that as we try to define set rules for election observers, let us have election observers that have credible CSOs, or let us have election observers that are not faceless. Because I will tell you particularly, I had another told from my brother from Marrah. He mentioned a particular election observer, new according to their manual, supposed to be a conglomerate of 300 plus CSOs. We must examine those CSOs, Mr. Speaker. We have a governance committee in this parliament, and section 93(4) gives you the power to empanel a committee to investigate issues of public interest. That is an issue of public interest. Because if NEW is being funded by international organizations for and on behalf of 300 CSOs that are not in existence, it's an issue of public interest. It is of public interest. Like it or not. So I am concerned that an entity that claimed to have 375 other organizations as part of its body is unable to summon a meeting of 20 of them to make a decision. And besides, you cannot observe an election when your democratic credential is under question. Asabasisi has been at the helm of NEW for more than 15 years now. And if you attempt to amend the constitution to give the president a third term, they will tell you it's unconstitutional. What is she doing? Is it constitutional? We need to know. The document needs to be produced to Parliament, so we understand exactly the people that are going to observe our elections, whether they have the credential. So, propose nominee, when you go to your seats, I encourage you to look at all of your observer missions to make sure that they meet the threshold that you will set for the election. Make sure the preparation for the next election is watertight. That no political party, including us, the SLPP and the APC, will complain. What we want is free, fair, and transparent election. Something that is very, very difficult to attain, Mr. Speaker.
Good evening and welcome inside. We are the family house. Of course, family members there, we don't come today again, as we always tell us, say, we have to talk about the good, the bad, the end, the babala ugly, with the happen at the country. Well, we can always tell us, say, since we then guys here take over and they find out, say, the ugly overcome the good in the country, we mama and the street run away in the country. But we say, we don't see them, we don't see them because there is still advantage for our people. And well, we decide for fight for people this way by bringing the information and the yuki and the baru where that they do to with people them. But all the way you self they do for me could feel say you really appreciate the time, the effort, the fight. Subscribe, hit the like button, and share the program. Why you for share? The more you share, the more the message reach other family member will not be meet up as the program starts. Please share the program. This now we had, like always. Today na another day and another discussion. And me, when I talk to you, Kablai, Baibure, the warrior with the sharpest cutlass. We as well don't bring you somebody for can talk to this night. Well, you can listen from waiting yourself get for can tell you.
All right. No gonna say you day with we. Don't forget for like and share the program. Don't forget for like and share the program. This is Wait. Patient. No patient. I thought shake you if you hear me. I thought you're not level today. And I look there, nobody. I thought shake you if you hear me. Right. Bye, hold on. All right, and just the get from Arthur say sound no the na YouTube. I don't know. Will I just check and see quickly? I check and see quickly. No sound. There is an echo. No sound. So don't put gentle. Okay, so tell me if you hear me now. Please. Good evening. You will watch video. Hear me now, please. Just make let me know. You hear me now, please. You be here, Bible, you hear me? Please help me. Thank you. Thank you. When we start, we not be input sound, but at some point, sound day. So I tell we for the gateway, please. Yes, from the Facebook, Claudia Manley, Lamine, J. Kelly, Edward, Lennox, Martha. Lamine Denke. Wanna tell me if you wanna get we please, and then you will watch. Yes. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so that be you, not nobody, are you? Alright, so now thank you, Alpha Chama, Binta Sal, George TC, Lady Z Little, Asana, Kamara, Septimos, Asan Sango, Fufana. No, good evening. I'm not laid up, so that they do perfectly okay. All right, so they can go with the program better one. Let's just get the other Brabi up for now. A deliberate reason for this guy owner the use right now, pushing face now the street. Deliberate, bing, not by mistake or by way after you see sound boy. no soundboy retreat, then a soundboy apostle. Okay, family members, then quick one. The Tripartite committee done they go, and we hear from Dr. Kaifala Marrah. We see a post from Kaifala Marrah today. We say nothing no happen, nothing cocoa. Yeah, cocoa the I don't know if not good one I talk back. By the way, a good one I talk so.
It's Friday, wait, cause he left to you.
No talk no more. It's a flavor pattern there. They call it Ikishi pattern.
Coco na Coco, you don't get no than him.
No, but what I say na Coco the Eddie.
Coco the Eddie nice.
Not right. Wait. Hey, but you need for clap for me. I try. Vabole we bring car we don't man inside. It's so man already. It don't gym all. your man don't dream better, man. So today, you know, and they can't scatters for we something they won't understand waiting they was up inside the reading. Palai.
Nana, sengwe yumbra.
Yes, Palai.
Balaji, salam alaikum.
Yes, sir. How we all do?
And a SAS, maybe SAS na 3, no?
Yes, a 3. How na the
Most
body about?
patient and consistent man.
Thank you.
You don't see me today with your way?
Yeah, of course.
You don't say that way get today.
Yeah, at all. Now you know say the wear this year, I make una wear.
Okay, mono na the color I dey talk about.
That na orange, not red.
Hey.
That na orange. Not so red.
How the color? He say, listen, APC Okane. Oh, APC Okane. Oh, APC Okane. Tomato look.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, this song, you know, from the time of this song point, from what it Camara, Afro face, what's in this song, now this song point. I hope you understand what I'm talking about.
Not all time for calling.
Your uncle.
Not all time for calling.
I will call names on 10 and they
Well, look, now one way you say, only no offend me today.
I will call names on 10 and they
Now wanna, if they talk about call name, why you say they call name? Una wanna.
No, me I dey call name. Hey, boy, you know see me I can call name. You know say I can call name.
Anyway, this then call na training, na icebreaker or the pencil.
Of course.
And as you make sober.
But my muscle is small, bro.
Allergy.
My
I
muscle
don't
is
notice
small.
something back. Allergy don't fresh extra for maybe spokesman.
Man, power they be in there.
I get extra body.
Very
I get
good.
scared. I thought tell the man like God. Therefore, Mokomi. Therefore, Mokomi.
I agree when I am Moko. This man from Mokoni.
Man, as the spokesman and power they be una they can't take power. How you man on the
Oh no, power they be an all manners alone. With democracy, they go for the storm, and they
Okay.
non-negotiable.
Okay. I love that they non-negotiable. I love that. Okay, family members, them on a more serious note, let will take something quick one inside the show. La bring for now some documents and quick one. We are going for we watch quick one. 2 documents and come at the table. 2 documents come at the table. We need for watch. Lori quick one. Yes. All right. This now one. La click them up, Losiam. And this now another one, basically na I think this na not Instagram. Up more than that, the big man there. Twitter, X. The other na X he come out. So this now it come out from the APC party, yeah. At the attempts for it, and then we can take them right away.
Yes.
So this come out yesterday, the 12th of March 2026, after we made the whole meeting. Hey, la cut and short, yeah. Paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2, yeah. Paragraph number 3, we basically talk about now, then call meeting, and then meet with them people, yeah, then discuss, and they're able to do certain things, and simple as that. Let's go down to paragraph number 4. They say both meetings were all attended and characterized by frank, responsible, and comradely deliberations, reflecting the APC's enduring tradition of consultation, unity, and institutional discipline. Following extensive discussions on the prevailing political situation and the status of the recommendations of the Tripartite Committee, the National Secretariat is pleased to inform the general membership of the APC and the public that both the parliamentary representatives of the party and the elected APC local government officials have reiterated their unanimous endorsement of the party's leadership decision to withdraw participation from all governance or all engagements with the government. This collective decision is informed by the government continued lack of demonstrable commitment towards implementing the recommendation of the Tripartite Committee, which were developed to enhance the credibility of all future elections in Sierra Leone. Now, page 1 I read, I know I get. So maybe we can jump after page 1. Take note of the things that we didn't say, Then say then they forget all engagement with government, meaning no further discussion, they not get with government anymore. Alright, so now, note what that word we Abdul Kagbo say, they know they sit down talk with Aikolas, that guy. Senge, but rather then they stop all engagement with the government. They know they participate, they know they engage, no nothing. And then Kaifala Marrah put this up, and then we see this one as well from Kaifala. And this narrating Kaifala say, he said the government of Sierra Leone feedback meeting of yesterday, 12 March 2026, on the status of the implementation of the Agreement for National Unity and the Tripartite Committee recommendations was flawed and misleading. It is absorbed that 29 months after the Agreement for National Unity was concluded, we still have cases pending in the courts as the files of the APC officials have gone missing. One wonders why the presidency would neither acknowledge nor reply to a meeting request from the APC leadership. This is contrary to Resolution 6 of which calls for re-engineering and rekindling relationships at the highest level of our political ecosystem. So far, nothing significant has been achieved under the Tripartite Committee recommendations. Half measures are half measures, nothing more. So this now waiting the one way they serve as the representative for APC itself don't see with regards waiting they happen. Okay, so I will deliberately hide Alaji for now, and I will start with you by way and Arthur. This now waiting APC say, no further engagement with government, and Kaifala Marrah say nothing no go. In fact, instead on one thing where I see, instead on the case them of the APC officials, they will say in fact file no loss. Not to also be the talkers that they say evidence loss or investigation file loss at all. Not to talker. At all, behave you sound of being go back. Bible
Exactly.
Good. So this now the situation. Now the situation is now. Let's get to now take quickly before we start the program. Betty one with Alhaji.
Well, incredibly, just yesterday, like you said, now we discuss this issue of evidence loss, evidence not loss, from cases that we not to political cases them, murder cases and murder cases them. So now cases that we not political cases, we they see a pattern, a persistent pattern of government using the police and using a particular system for frustrate people them, for frustrate them, and also for derail the matter in a court. But also we notice the All People's Congress suddenly hold the tripartite with two hands, and it has been the key for them to move forward. But generally for me, I just want to say having this consensus that they know they go back na parliament, they withdraw from all government activities. I think to say it's the right one. In as much as I feel to say it's late, but to them it's the right time, and so let us wait to happen from here.
By way, quickly.
Yeah, I think the stance where APC they continue with, so for me, not the best, because if them people are not no one for respect the opposition. We don't forget about the opposition. If you know one for respect, things the way they all don't go sit down put in a paper for act on them. In the eyes of stranger, the way can't bridge them on that discussion they don't answer, say yes, then they implement. After the strangers they don't go, we mean say they answer just for give give the stranger and that kind of impression, like say, they listen or they're ready for go through the things and they so we get peace in the country and then they will run and governance issues them smooth with the opposition. And then after the one day, when I don't left from a social now, they will not want for implementing things and they will not do things them where even worse than what they put in a paper. I think the only option or decision where APC for take now like this. If them feel say now they want for one country, well, let them go ahead now and run country then one, and then we see waiting will be the outcome at the end of the tunnel. So if Salon people and take and serious, as they say this, and not be say to USA it goes to not it's not all about APC, but it's about Sierra Leone. So if people take them serious, this not time where Salon people, we all for stand with the APC for achieve something better for that country.
Continue further with inside the program. This night program, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We still talk about evidence. Family, just quick one before we go. Remember say there was a time where we talk about still inside evidence. Well, evidence destroy lives and other things. Then, Augustine Sheko, the State Council na Bo Kushebo. I hope say one day, the way you leg past all, where the woman where you leg past all, and then go rape one day na your hand. Then they rape and you see and baby nothing not come up behind that. You know one kind wicked and which other person is. Thank you very much, Justice Banks Camara. You actually they make effort for take. Now you so we see inside the leader 3 man and go leader with 16 years of age speaking. Then deal with a good one. That case they don't take 16, 17, 18, and 19. Now 4 years that case they can't take so. When they take for present the things them na court, the doctor, the other evidence that you they refuse Augustine Sheko, Kushaya. But una, if na good una to do people in that country they let the good fall una. But if na bad, let it fall una. Una sabi say una can travel free turn to where? Okay, we'll not talk that,
Let the world answer them.
Yes, we're not the talk. If now good you they do, let the world be nice with you. If now good you do to Salon people, let the world be nice with you. But if not so good you they do Salon people, they see people and case them, people and they suffer and they perish. Forget justice in that country. They una still they hold on to people and files them. Really? Una they see say the justice, una forgive the one they will get, una they hold on to them. Let the world be nice with you if you're nice to people. But if you're not nice with people, albarka, let the world handle you as well. We're not talking that, I just say, when you do good, now good go follow you. If you do bad, now bad go follow you. Take go. Augustine Sheko, you, State Council na Bo. I just say kushe, I'm not talking that, na kushe no more, I say, yeah? Let we move. Family, let's talk something. Let's talk politics now. Alaji, you there like there. We don't get 2 documents. Well, one statement from the APC, the other one from the one where you take Samuel Kama in position na the Tripartite. What do you think about them 2 things here first where we read we didn't say?
Thank you very much. Why you call me, say the spokesman for the electoral justice campaign because Nadane Abi.
Okay, so
and that's exactly
incorrect. I take that.
That's exactly.
And I apologize.
Say spokesman.
I apologize. Okay, let's do it again formally. Family members.
No,
with all due respect, let me welcome to the program Alhaji Mohammed Waise, the spokesman for the electoral justice fight na Salon.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. So, I see you look like say you want for embarrass and molest me today. They take the back seat. After in Bible here and there, I swear they balance you.
All of the people that are out there.
If you do bad go follow you. Yes. All right, I'll take Millie for now.
What to make take up that position there now because of the very fact say the APC don't prove not ready for talk for the people of APC and the people of Sierra Leone at large, and then bring me about for take that position of spokesman for the campaign for electoral justice. What in the APC they talk about? So
Now them press release, it's not electoral justice. Then they advocate for reform. Reform now part of the recommendations them where they agreed upon. But reform not to electoral justice. The other basket, when are accountability, now in a reform, now for talk about, as electoral justice, not to the 80 recommendations. The 80 recommendations, that's what they are. Then they recommend them follow reform the electoral system. However, the wrongs will happen in 2023. How will they correct them? Now through the accountability baskets. How will they correct them? I come to this program specifically,
No,
I come to this program specifically for come debunk and set the record straight on which Richard Conte can talk about now the last time. I think that 2 or 3 years ago, we Sengbepi host them, it say a lot of things them way them false about Dr. Samura Kamara, about the Tripartite.
Yeah, but Richard Conte not there now. How you go able to say something when you not there for defend them?
No, in naming go say I'm not so. So I can't say what I feel for say about waiting in say. I made it produce documents. I they read from documents for show evidence as to why make us say most of what he claim, are false. And
all right, okay.
It's very important. Let the APC come out.
Yeah, because Dr. Richard Conte, you say we don't make some statements, we will able to clarify the statement that we make, and probably by the way, if they get a chance for reply to their statements, and if those statements are direct statements made towards him. But before we come to Dr. Richard Conte inside, let me go first with what you start by saying that the APC not the fight for electoral justice and the fight for reforms. Now, is reforms not part of the electoral justice process?
The electoral justice, what they bring about the justice, now the accountability. Where you go, na court, where you go for go seek redress, now the verdict where the judge they make and pass punishment by the person where offend, where get wrong, la put on that way they na inner justice. Reform, now for go back, like how we don't do no more. All the election that we don't conduct as Sierra Leone, we don't do reforms. Election after election, we don't come back and look at the laws them, look at the rules them, we improve them as we come. This time, the only way make them different now that a broad, they make them broad and then put them part of some agreement where now the tripartite agreement or the agreement for national unity. So for me, I say the APC for go beyond that and ask for accountability for the election with them chief in the hand, ask for accountability for the people that we then kill, ask for accountability for the wrongs that we then do to the APC supporters them in 2023. Waiting at them, how do they do them? The APC for focus, therefore be categorical, therefore be unequivocal on the word say we want for see not just the reform, we want for see say the other recommendations of the committee, especially that one we come from APC, then implement them. I want to give me small chance, make her educate the people of Sierra Leone on the tripartite and waiting the APC they try for avoid we did at their own disadvantage. The APC not they do well for themselves, and then they do well for them party, and then they do well for the APC people. Then. Me and Sengbepi, we don't fight. We go na court. If I go begin say Sengbepi been get right for knock me. In fact, Sengbepi been get right for way he sucked me. I understand where he tell me say that means say I dey go up on that case day for go take Sengbepi in position. Whether that now in the APC do exactly, not the executive. Now that they do exactly after when they don't sign the agreement for national unity. Now we can't what Dr. Richard Conte say, Lord narrow him down because he gets most of the argument what they can make today. Dr. Richard Conte say divergence. Now on a program now, on a can play them for the people that will not listen. He said divergence not a part of the recommendations. And I say that's a false statement because Dr. Richard Conte he know the document, he see the document, and he understand the document. If you don't understand the document, I will tell her, let go back to school. Because the document is so clear, this document is so transparent with the whole process. If Dr. Richard Conte say tripartite divergence inside the recommendation, not a part of the agreed upon recommendations, then we have to not ask her who side the 4 recommendations come out, because what according to them, what they say that they agree the different from the 4 or 5 recommendations. If Nadane he believe, we have to ask her, so who side the 4 recommendations where Chief Minister don't talk about, where Cherry Coco don't talk about, where Maada Bio don't talk about, where the international community don't talk about, say not to just 80 recommendations we get 4 and 5 other recommendations. Now, we don't simply ask them, say, doctor, so if you say this is not a part of this, how come we get these other recommendations? Who side them come out?
But just a moment.
So
Just a moment.
Just a moment. I go to the text for the people.
Yes, I can. Just a moment. Just a moment. Before you go that side. Alaji, just a moment. 1 minute. Just a moment. Just
okay.
10 seconds before you go that side.
Yes.
You though you don't left something else, we'll get for come to some things someone might ask you more for clarify before we come to this point, but you don't come out to this point. So let me ask you first of all, before you go into waiting, you say Dr. Richard Conte say well, you know, agree with, even though you're not denier, but you say he have said it in his past program. Now you not think to say based on what you they say, you don't believe say people get rights to their own personal interpretation of a document?
No, Dr. Richard Conte as APC, as somebody where according to them, then they fed for the APC people them. If enough forget subjective, sorry, enough forget objective view on this. If forget a subjective view, because this not case they get. This not case they make. You understand? Against
so
the
difference between objective and subjective?
Conduct election. So
what's the difference between objective and subjective? Make let people understand.
The objective view now can say, oh, well, these are the true. Let's take the SLP them position, let's take my own position. No. Subjective view, now also they can say we, now this we state, and now this will follow, and now this will go with. Like how the SLP say, then waiting they follow, then believe say the result with ECSL produce is valid and they want to go by them. But yet, they're not showing that result there. So when you take position by a fight, if you're not a true fighter for that cause there, you need to take the opponent input. Now that's what I mean. What I say, you need to take the opponent their own position. But I'm going to court. We get case over land. You need to go bring evidence for the opponent. Now me own evidence now they bring I left to the judge. And I want to let the people to understand this. For say the agreement for national unity, then set them up against the backdrop, say the international moral guarantors, where they panel talk they, then are the arbitrators of that case day. So if now arbitration they do, then people that don't make their case, the one that don't make their case, the arbiters them, the arbitrators them, their responsibility, now we can say, hey, now this we see on this case, now this we recommend on this case. And one thing the way when they miss, we're very, very important, where people that they miss, we're very, very important. Now the fact say, inside that agreement, we say, we agree say, anything will come out of this as recommendation, is actionable, is implementable. Now that point, then a lot of people then they miss, where then they left out. When I bring about, we make ECOWAS been plan say, now we send a standby force na Sierra Leone for create a buffer, create a neutral position. Usai, the opposition will get them voice, the government will get them voice for ensure say this particular recommendation they get for come out of this tripartite, we able for implement them judiciously. The APC know they make that argument to them people them. They make that argument against the government of Sierra Leone. We thief the election blatantly. So they are not fighting for electoral justice. Then get the young cause when they fight for. So for I think say that them different. Now they deal with the work are different. Because for we, this goes beyond just the 80 recommendations. It goes beyond even the 5 other recommendations. So
what we say you go make them clear, because if you say they get a cause where they fight for, some people go get interest for no waiting at this cause where APC they fight for and waiting at the cause where UNASEM they fight for.
Then you consider the fight for now for go 2028, so go talk about election where Maada Bio they go conduct and take power and give to APC. Then at the cause out in effect. But we say no, there should be or there shall be no 2028 if we not get justice, we not get a decisive answer on the 2023 elections. Because the only way that they will deter and they come. And the only thing that they will deter any electoral commission we get for come after for conduct any future election. Now the only thing that they will deter they say they may do wrong in 2023. But if you not tell us to say you do wrong in 2023, or you not tell us you do wrong in this case, you left them go scot free, like what they can say buff case. That person
but
there,
you know,
hold on, madam, make please back on. That person there, what's
Go ahead.
long game after for let you do worse than that, which is why the electoral commission where they don't appoint now, the chairman they don't appoint now by Maada Bio, a boldly tell you say 2023 not going to be different, or 2020 not going to be different from 2023. You the APC, you the read that one day, you the see that one day, you know say now because they're not old ECSL and other bodies them accountable. Now that make you get mind for can talk say they're not going to be different because. In the first place, we agree say, Lord go talk, Lord go sit down, Lord go address the political impasse. Now, because something wrong in 2023. But if we not come, we not they make that argument today. What do not they make? Now the opponent argument not they make. And now 80 recommendation. Then now what in the SLP believe? Say now 80 recommendations. Now no more day. So you know the fight for justice. You the fight for shield Maada Bio from accountability. That now we problem with the APC then fight. Yes, I want to ask
this same fight where they talk. Like we said, this same fight where they try for talk about now the person where we did the we don't call results. We are still on this fight now. You know, even the day you win a corner, it don't go. Now the SLPP don't go ahead and appoint other person. So for you, you still want the APC for make them not do nothing, make and just still the weights for joining on this fight where they try for talk about. Now that is try for tell me.
And only for tell the APC what they need for do. However, make a state now clearly say one part the APC their recommendations where they inside the tripartite and agreed upon recommendations. Now that their electoral commissioners them and some of the directors them therefore don't lost their job by their recommendation. Therefore, they're not for Dede again. Not just Corner, but all of these guys, this particular man we come where they not appoint so and other commissioners. The APC recommendation instead. So why make APC need to talk about that? And
but I think at the same time, so as they don't appoint Edmond Alpha, APC don't stand in ground say because of the entire way they talk, Edmond Alpha not fit that office day. I think that the fight APC they so.
So if you come, if the APC come again say, now we only talk about 80 recommendations, or left the other recommendations, are they not shooting themselves in the foot? Then they shoot themselves at the foot. So and because that, the tripartite at the camp, the tripartite clear, the recommendations are clear. Say the APC recommendation form part of the recommendations. The international community, their recommendation form part of the recommendations. And we get for understand this. What we go for understand them now because now three people then go into this agreement. Now three people then go into this agreement. The one now arbitrators them. The other two people them now then they in conflict. When we don't get that conflict, if all man impeach the intent, like how we can say, all man to apply in position, all man get a subjective view, who that they can cut the case. Now the arbiters, the arbitrators them, now then they can cut the case. Say no, we don't go into this. The evidence will see now that now this now they recommend. The same thing like we've been get a just court, we've been get a court where people in Salon believe, where the APC believe, they been go there. Now the same thing for be happening. The APC go make their argument, the SLP can make the argument, then the judges then make their decision based on the evidence with them put. And based on the evidence, at all, stand by Pierre by Bure, based on the evidence where the SLPP produce, the APC produce, it clearly we clearly see the APC after the tripartite, they may get all the edge for take the SLPP on. Then give them the card, then give them the winning, not table, like that. Say, when I look on a winning, when I don't say we're not going to court because the court not just. Now follow go create war, now follow go fight. No, let we not go fight. Now can sit down, let cool heads them come together, say, now can discuss this issue. What did them go discuss? The results. One part the claims the way Dr. Richard Conte can make now in a program. Now that I don't repeat it again. He say the 8 recommendations that we agree upon. Let's go to this document for now. Yeah.
All right, just a moment. Adikam, and while you say you don't make these statements, but there is something I want to make you come to. Which are the type of stop you. Now, okay. Let's go back to the meaning of the word diverse, divergent. If you look at that word, that this is diverse, it actually means it's not agreed upon. It's different. It's not agreed upon. You understand me? So which means that 4 divergent points that were placed in this document, they were actually placed there by the APC as being part of their position. But there was no agreement upon these 4 divergent points where you insist say actually therefore act upon. For me, what I want to ask you now, the fact that you not think to say what in the APC they do today now a strategy for ensure say and get a footing from where they will start for push them case further rather than they come headlong. Because if you look at possibly go a military fight, sometimes military fights get different systems of attack. Sometimes you go attack what would they call face-to-face confrontation, one-on-one, look me and look you, like a trench attack. When that kind of thing you they see so now. But when you get somebody with a defense and integrity in a guerrilla warfare or in a conventional warfare, you go get your own system for attack where you know what you want for gain at the end. But you go back, for go begin on some side, so that at least it gets enough strength and it gets enough power for reach at the end. So you're nothing to say APC working on these reforms could be a way of achieving waiting you to talk so at the end of the day.
Thank you very much. You try to be hypothetical. Me, I know how to be hypothetical now. What you do because there are documents. At the camp, you don't have to make an answer. Me, I know how to be hypothetical. I want to deal with the issue. No, I want to deal with the issue based on how we did at the document. I agree with you. It's a divergent view. It's divergent recommendations. Maada Bio, the first question I will ask you, Maada Bio not sign them? He sign them. When another area, the moral guarantors them say we get more than 80 recommendations. They don't say we get more than 80 recommendations. We don't see the MCC report say we get joint recommendations. Yes, we don't say we get joint recommendations. Waiting do now 3 parties that then go into an agreement. There are 3 parties then. So we just take the one person in your own view no more. Say no, now this wire. Now all the parties them and the view say you go take into that one day. Then finally you look at the arbitrators when the judges them in that case, you look at them now where they come. Say now this we see. How will they enforce that one day? Now you make ECOWAS been say we they send neutral forces now Sierra Leone for go create that environment for ensure say the government see reason for implement their recommendation. We don't come out of it. It's not too hard, not too difficult for anybody to understand. Me you can always say it better for make be educated than I go school. You go school, but trust me, you go school A to Z, you not get education. Waiting the tripartite divergency. Now yeah, I want to listen. Yeah, let's answer to your question. You see, the bulk of the report represents the agreed findings and recommendations of the committee as above intended. This is why I also defend them. You defend on page 53 of the 542 pages tripartite whole report. And they defend this divergence. We clearly states now, say the bulk of the report represents the agreed findings and recommendations of the committee as above intended to strengthen and protect our electoral system. So they not tell you say just the 8 recommendations. They say all the recommendations with the inside. This is not under the divergence. Now they then put that particular statement. So what we do, we take with time and go through them documents, and we believe say Dr. Samora Kamara, now the thing where the APC, now the person where the APC for follow, for listen to, and for make sure say then get justice for the elections will happen in 2023, where then take forcefully, and for able for reform Sierra Leone, we electoral system entirely. Now Dr. Samora Kamara then for follow. Which I want to also say, the wrong not mentioned in the document. Not so. Some Pierre, which I want to
in the 80 recommendation.
No, thank you. You not say the wrong not mentioned
in the 80 recommendation.
Say
in the 80 recommendation.
So reform the wrong not going to be mentioned at the 80 recommendations. He mentioned at divergence, but he say the wrong not mentioned at the document.
Okay, so the way I will tell you, I want to focus on the discussion and avoid the Richard Conte because of two reasons. One, another day for reply to you. Two, the program is starting a paid for program.
No, add.
Yeah, so but what you they say that's what you ask me so now. I'm not going for a call about someone right now. So let me discuss the issue and not to the person. Please.
Waiting at the debunk at the statements against.
Let me avoid the person and let me discuss the issue because of these two reasons.
No, now the issue we discuss, but I don't mention your name.
Then I ask you a question. You
no,
say
make I done, please.
Yeah, now based on what you say just now. You say
please make I done. When I done. Wait. Please, I beg.
Alaji, just some seconds. You based on what you say, a clarification want. You say people for follow Dr. Samora Kamara. Follow him how? Whose leadership role we actually don't take?
They always don't take leadership role. Now the APC that they remove them. That the APC that they remove them. Now Dr. Samora Kamara hold.
But I answer we all did until we say.
No argue. Wait, ask me. Will I answer? No argue. Wait. Ask me. Will I answer?
Alaji, now maybe ask you question. Not to argue. I ask you question.
If you know them through them,
you say now we did and say Samora Kamara avoid the process for as long as some weeks or months with another go there, nobody not go there.
That's blatant lie. They not get no evidence for that one day. That's blatant lie. Okay. They not get no evidence, which is why then they beg Dr. Samora Kamara right now for they come back to the process. Which is why
then they beg for Canada the process, or then they beg for Unite the party.
Now that's what they tell you. For
no, not to the same that one day. For Unite the party in fear from the process.
No, and they said to you, if they don't need them, if they don't need me for process, they will call me again say, yeah, come look.
No, Alaji, they make something.
No, so the point where they make that, Dr. Samora Kamara will not abandon the process.
Okay.
In the middle of the process, you, at all, we already now we are big people then. We see which side them go remove Dr. Samora Kamara as flag bearer, according to witness field, as presidential candidate, and as leader of the party. You don't see the letter. You know, I read the statement.
They not remove them according to the constitution in tenure expire.
Okay, thank you. We'll not see again where they remove Dr. Samora Kamara as lead negotiator.
Because they say they don't abandon that post today where they go. As the lead negotiator.
Which post they abandon? You get
lead
evidence
negotiation.
For Dr. Kamara. You get evidence for sure say Dr. Samora Kamara abandoned him post.
So now the good thing about this question. Wait. I want you to ask me a question. I mean they ask me a question. Now listen to me. The good thing about what you say so. No wait. The good thing about what you say so. If you say Samora Kamara remove them from the tripartite, and they always go and attend. And you know spokesman, when are the last time Samora Kamara ever attend before they remove them?
Dr. Samora Kamara not attend none part the program then because before the process they start establishing a committee and don't remove Dr. Samora Kamara from the process. And you listen.
They remove them as waiting.
You listen to our Samai when now other issue.
No wait, Alaji, I need me not understand. People not go understand.
You ask me when I answer.
No, because you know they make her understand. Alaji, before they remove them as waiting because waiting they try for clarifying and the fact
they remove them as leader of the party. They remove as leader of the party. They remove as presidential candidate. They remove them as flag bearer because they no see clearly even they work on the tripartite.
But they still lead negotiator.
So they may ever tell you say Dr. Samora Kamara, we don't call him. They can lead this process. You not agree? They may not tell you say would I go to na state house go sign the agreement, the recommendation with Maada Bio.
So because they remove her as flag
I
bearer.
ask you, no, the exchange.
No, tell me,
Would that
no,
go
ask
State
me,
House go
tell
sign?
me. Me na interview the
Would that go
interview.
State House go sign on behalf of the APC?
Who that?
Now, who that?
Now that.
You don't know?
No, no, make this thing difficult. Not for you, they ask me question. Now you, they answer question. We, they ask you.
The point that, we get to be very, very honest in this discussion. Especially with
I love that word. I love that.
Especially with the APC side. Because now then get this case, now then get this whole thing what they talk about. And now then get the candidate to contest and win the election in 2023. So, if they're not honest with themselves, they're not going to be ever honest with the people of APC and the people of Sierra Leone. We there, now we see the process they go on, and they try to set up the committee, and they try to set up the steering committee for the Tripartite. The APC, Dr. Samora, sorry, the team give the APC party the position where APC don't put together as part of the roadmap. For let them put them as part of the roadmap. Therefore, we take that document to the moral guarantors. APC executive not ever carry that document anymore. Now, Dr. Samora come and then give a call back. They ask and say, "Hey, we not see them documents there." At the time, he pull a copy where he sent to the APC. Did everything from undermine their own process.
Okay. So
left that one day recently.
Samoa Kamara na been waiting at the APC. Na be waiting at the process.
Very recently.
Then ten and the way they call Samoa Kamara. In a be waiting at the process.
You give that Dr. Richard Conte.
They pay for them. This not discussion with
they pay for this program.
No,
that's why I disclosed to you say he didn't have me audio with you. I said they pay for this.
He didn't have waiting?
He didn't have me audio. I said they pay for this program because I want come educate the people.
And then waiting me tell you. Waiting I tell you. Waiting I tell you. No, waiting I tell you. No, wait.
Give me chance.
Let's clear me it first. You don't put me in the people a month now. You say they pay for this. Waiting I tell you.
Yes.
Wait I tell you. Again. Waiting me tell you.
I don't remember what you tell.
I say no. Carlo discuss. I say no. Carlo will discuss.
Okay, fine. So in that discussion, give me chance where you ask. Allow me make an answer.
But when I ask you, deliberately know the answer my question. You did talk?
No. Now the answer you want. No. Now the answer you want, probably I need to give you. But the answer I'm the way we know. You understand? You don't well don't agree.
Okay, so I agree, let you go on. But I just ask you one question.
Yes.
When they don't pull Samoa Kamara as leader, as flag bearer, now the APC, it been still remain as chief negotiator. And then according to you, the APC not send documents to the international community, to the moral guarantors. Pass where they call Samoa Kamara. It been still, the time where they call her, and been still lead negotiator.
Where they call outside?
The call where you see them call and say, we not see this document to, and been still lead negotiator.
Of course, and then they ban the process. Then would them they build them documents, then would them they put them together. You understand? For put the this particular roadmap for put them together. Now that particular incident they happen.
Okay, go ahead.
But I want to give me a chance. Let's go about this discussion.
Okay, let's make a deal. Let's get a deal.
Understand? Yes. Wait, proper. I go for reference, Dr. I go for reference because I reference Dr. Samora Kamara with Dr. Samora Kamara not deny many times. So I want for reference Dr. Richard Conte why they talk enough for hot now. Enough for hot we because it's just
no, you know the program they do
good. So
nothing not the way they talk away the hot we ask
you. Before we continue, let's get a deal. Let's sign tripartite now 3 years. Let's make an agreement. Look at black screen, not the tripartite. Yeah. So now this. When you give chance, let you explain. But when we need clarification, you for answer to the questions then.
Yes, but you allow me, you take note as I
no,
explain.
Not to call her and they call. Me na presenter, me na moderator. Anytime when you say something, we are not get clear. I have to clarify. That's so program.
But we person they explain, you give a chance because along that explanation, not to black and white, I put down what I get before me, what the script from. Now, me hear that they pull and what they tell you say, this. The way they carry it now, black and white, different people they understand.
I agree. We give chance, may you explain. But when we need clarification, you answer to the clarification.
Of course, but give me chance. What done? Then you come for it with a clarification.
Then if you don't do all the program, don't do it because if you left it,
No,
you don't do one
no,
hour. You explain no more. Okay, Alhaji, don't argue. Go ahead.
Yes. So the committee endeavored to focus on national issues and reach concrete joint recommendations wherever possible. There are, however, some areas where the committee had different analysis and could not reach joint conclusion. And now they make it say, so we a better land book, like education than a go school. Because you can go school, but you not learn. They not say joint recommendations. They say joint conclusion. Within the SLPC, the SLPC, they don't believe now that the result will come out from ECSL is fine, is well, is good. They rely on.
I missed that one day.
But
They don't say joint recommendations. No, wait, Alhaji, now this I get.
When I done, then you ask me, when I done. But the APC self, what they for don't do, which are content and the others, therefore stand on their own argument. Say we want to see the result as agreed upon in the terms of reference. For say we can analyze the results, we can examine the results, we can investigate the results. Now then, and I bring me come to waiting. Dr. Richard Conte will talk against Dr. Samakama. Say Dr. Samakama tell them say, may them forget about the results, may them go ahead with the reform, which is a blatant lie.
So last
because in terms of reference was very, very clear and specific about the fact say we need for come and can look at the results. We need for can examine the results. In fact, it go beyond what we did you think about. Again, for read that one.
Make I ask you a question.
Let them see and say it is inside the terms of reference. So Richard Conte, what if you don't follow? Not waiting Dr. Smartman tell them. I'm not saying not tell them that one day. If you don't follow, waiting inside the terms of reference.
Alhaji.
However, waiting the APC do, waiting and do for fulfill that part.
You know, what they see here is, you know, what you say that monologue you need. Like, person up ask some question, you wait kitchen away.
Because no way they do. I mean, they lost me $10. I done for talk. Then you come in.
You know, because I think say when we get conversation.
5 minute statement I make. 5 minute statement.
You
give me chat now with your question.
I like the way you make conversation. I put na osusu. You put 542 pages documents. Yeah, yes. And the final documents and the way they pull, right?
Yes.
Someone come and sign these documents or no?
Someone come and sign on behalf of the APC.
On behalf of the APC. These documents now but by the way, one strong member of the electoral justice it do for we thing. I will ask you a question just now about this joint recommendation or joint, conclusion. Able for make law get it right. Now, joint conclusion you talk about or joint recommendation?
I go over for you again. Yeah? Now I left me on what I think. Now I tell you what's inside the document. You say, under the divergence, you say, the bulk of the report represents the agreed findings and recommendations. The agreed findings and recommendations of the committee. They not say of Gaima. They not say of Dr. Samara. They say the committee. When I know say the international community been send experts them for Kana Salon for can look at this whole case around the election. Not to just for look at the results, but for look at the processes them. It's all spelled out in the terms of reference. And now that one day, now for always to look at. What is saying now? He say the committee as above intended to strengthen and protect our electoral system. The committee endeavored to focus on national issues, right? To reach concrete joint recommendations.
Okay.
Yeah?
Right,
concrete joint recommendations. But when it come now to the conclusion, right? How they conclude them? The SLPP say we will rely on waiting ECSL produce. The APC say for us say we will not see waiting SLPP produce. It's simple. A simple argument. Waiting the ECSL produce, we not show them. If we not rely on them, we not show them. Hold on, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. If we not rely on them, we not show them because election it never happen without transparency.
Okay.
If
Now
they
listen to
say
this.
na election,
You are aware say at some point during the tripartite committee.
When the SFP say,
You are aware say at some point during the tripartite committee they may get a break. They halt.
It distort me statement.
Alaji, not to monologue this.
What they say, so it's good for the ordinary man.
Alaji, not to monologue. You know, based on what you talk, I ask you
no,
question.
but you know they give me chance.
You are aware say at some point when the conversation may go, when the tripartite may go on, they may get a break.
At least you give me 2 minutes. We agree on that. Why I begin talk, you give me 2 minutes for that.
No, Alaji.
You know what?
No. Now you talk, I understand, I give you time.
I send the money to you, I pay for the program before I can start the program. Because this one I need to work for we all. Because I get for making the people.
But I know they work for we all.
They don't understand. When Dr. Richard Conte, they can't sit down and paid program live. I need for
no wait, no, not tell and say they lie right now. No, do audio and insult them. No, Alaji. No, do you audio and insult them, but you not use the platform for insult and say they lie.
Alaji, what you say? Just a moment.
Nobody not say you they lie, or nobody not say someone they lie.
Okay, you know lie. Okay,
Alaji,
but
Alaji,
you not state the facts.
Fine. So now I'll ask you the question. I'll still deal with you. Under the 542 pages, under the mandate of the committee, I will ask you just now. Side they will then say for request all access to relevant documents, record, and information necessary for the conduct of the examination. Side they will then say if during the course of the examination the committee determine that certain person groups, or institution bear responsibility for undermining, democratic election and for take recommendation. I ask you just now, say, I say, would have been they in charge as the lead negotiator in all of these things? You say Samuel Kamara. This thing also a day na the recommendation say them for take action with punishable to they ever recommend to the president for actually take action against ECSL?
Yes, the APC recommend now what the recommendations them. You see,
so,
the two they avoid for talk about. And I mean what for talk about. Say the APC one panel recommendations like that, all the electoral commissioners, including some directors, and not just the one and the people in our ONS and the police and the army, we put hand for unbog with democracy, especially the AMBs them, the electoral management bodies them. The APC them point them out clearly now the recommendation for say, therefore take action against them. Now because the APC not stick to the accountability part, well, I mean APC, the executive, they not stick to the accountability part of their own recommendation of the entire report. Now that make we get Edmond Alpha today as commissioner. Now because the APC go fuel the deployment of ECOWAS forces we meant specifically for Sierra Leone, then begin go call them other kind names saying na depot where they not set up for them na Lungi, na then they can stabilize. But it clearly did a document, it states in a document say with the send stabilization forces na Sierra Leone for make them go help for restore that country in democracy. Actionable and implementable. So for we not get any doubt on the document. We not get any doubt for say Dr. Samara Kamara and I stand on the truth for electoral justice and for let we get accountability for 2023. We not get no doubt at all because all of these things we talk about they in black and white. Una know am, Dr. Richard Conte know am, and other people in the APC they know this, but yet now they want for Faith Maada Bio. How they want for Faith Maada Bio? They want for Faith Maada Bio with only saying we want for do reform because then
the one problem we get with all of this and now the reputation you get. Listen, for me I think to say sometimes when they get you now I will always when they talk now you come with solid points but there are the reputation it make we not able for you repeat the answers them too much so they make we not able for delve properly into the situation because for me
yes I never repeat them because when you talk you interject me. If I talk, you interject.
No, this interject sometimes because the answer has been given, but you're coming back repeating what you have said over and over again. At different
because the emphasis. We call it emphasis.
Look into this thing. Yeah. You not think to say the way how you propagate this thing they become they add to the misunderstanding and misconception around the tripartite why make I ask this question? I want to point you to something. For me,
Yes, please.
I was thinking that you coming on to this program will be about re-emphasizing the importance of the tripartite and how the tripartite suddenly don't become this central point of discussion between the APC and the SLPP. We're going to reaffirm people them faith in the document and look, so yes, we get for the look at this thing well, rather than coming out and wasting time debunking certain things. So, as far as me concerned, those things have been said.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. But I get for debunk. No, I get for debunk statements based on the evidence we get now black and white. Yeah, because I don't tell you now where when I get the guest on a program, he calls Samura Kamara in name several times. You know what? He do it several times. Dr. Marrah, I say this. Oh, I signed that one day. Oh, who not be upon this? Who not be upon that? Where they come, I get for debunk and point by point. But however, I agree with you. Let's go on with the discussion. Let's talk about tripartite. Yeah? I don't state I'm now say the APC, the your recommendation, you get rerun. And I don't make it clear to now say the catch where they do inside the document. Now for say this opening statement under the divergence for say they agreed upon recommendations where the committee put together. Now it form part of the report, the entire report. So if we don't clear about that one day, let's go into other issues there now. One, Dr. Richard Conte say the ECOWAS they stop the hold on. You say you want to stop me again. You say the ECOWAS
go ahead.
The deployment of forces in Sierra Leone because people that may believe say or people that may go about the talk say then they come for can restore Samura Kamara or they can make Samura Kamara president. He say in fact that force is the way for come now some depot now Lungi they come for can deploy for West Africa. Now go to the document again for Una and for the people then. The document make it clear. Say hold on for video I beg. Make a bring them out. The document make it clear for say, and this is an ECOWAS document, not to me document. Yeah, this is an ECOWAS document. It say after they not talk about Sierra Leone, it say on the planned deployment of ECOWAS stabilization mission in Sierra Leone, the authority welcomes the preparation made so far and directs the commission and the committee of chief of staff to expedite the arrangement with troop contributing countries for the deployment of the mission. Waiting this way, I tell you clearly. They not tell you say then they deploy mission for ECOWAS. They say then they deploy mission to Sierra Leone. These are simple, straightforward English. The APC, what they do? They spoil that one again. Usai through Anes by Kuruma. Anes by Kuruma, if you allow me to explain to another one day, because I don't see text. Yeah, I don't see text.
We want clear explanation. I make we can always impress you. Go ahead.
Yes. Anes Kuruma now aim spoil that one day through the APC because now aim go talk to Abasanjo and talk to ECOWAS say we are not worry about Salome. We not need.
You say you get evidence based on this way they talk so?
Yes, because
you can give me the evidence.
Hold on, because Anes by Kuruma sent text message to APC stalwarts, big ones for say
you get that text message for show to people for confirm.
I say to you, if you not the same one that they ask me for evidence, and so they ask people for evidence. This talk here for me.
We do.
Fine.
Without don't can talk or no ask for evidence.
We do.
I don't show the evidence.
Allow why you say make it complete.
The evidence I for say there was a planned deployment of troops for good.
No, you said they sent text
to stabilize and restore democracy. Now, Anes by Kuruma and the APC, the same effort they make so, now they use for spoil that one. And for we will say to people them. If not see that evidence, if I not hear about if the people's way respectable not tell me say now this Anes Kuma say troops not will deploy in Sierra Leone. Trust me, I shall never, because what they do? They put my credibility on the line. I don't understand it. They put my credibility on the line for say let Anes Kuma come let him in spokesman come. Let them can tell me say no, I dey pull out evidence there. Let them can say no, I not send text to nobody in Sierra Leone for say troops not will deploy, ECOMOG not will deploy na Salone. I have those evidence. The point what they make now that the APC use their own hand for spoil or for hamburg and delay the tripartite in work. For hamburg,
Okay,
the
what I say we get 800 and
No, if
852 people where they want
if they
right
come
now.
around
Like
for
always,
say,
if you come now we had, when you come now we had, you can explain, they give the platform to make you explain. But when I find out now, most of the explanation, you can say you get evidence, but you know, I'm not feel say you can produce evidence now we had. We don't know if you can go produce another platform. But like when
no,
you
I don't give evidence where they now. Where they
no,
I
you
don't
don't give
give
evidence and I just say flash unreadable.
No,
Waiting a flash.
no, waiting why say by the way. The evidence why you say don't give it, now the fact say ECOWAS said in the sense standby mission. But waiting now the question we they ask
They're
now
not saying
is say
standby mission, they say stabilization mission to Sierra Leone. They're not saying
standby
standby mission.
stabilization, not did they? Stabilization, standby mission, not did
No,
they?
not to the same thing. Fine. That you go forget the text, right? For let you understand the reason.
Okay, I don't say
for that
ECOWAS stabilization mission. Okay.
Thank
Let
you.
ask-
Stabilization mission
Let
to
ask
Sierra
you still.
Leone. They're not say to ECOWAS. So if an APC, we say in the fight for APC winning, come on television, can say that particular mission, then stop them because people then they talk say, then they come for restore democracy. How ECOWAS will stop the entire global program just because people then they talk within they talk. Just because people they talk. So if I tell me say it untrue, when I for ask and say
Okay, so
content, we are giving the evidence because
let ask you this still a thing.
make so in a serious statement, we get evidence black and white, we state clearly for say ECOWAS is send stabilization mission to Sierra Leone for go help for restore peace and democracy. Not to be no other mission in the country. So if that person in the country can't talk, say,
But
what you are saying,
this same ECOWAS
that
document,
means that they help for pull that process there.
this, you know, what we, by the way, they ask you what you want for clear, because now you see,
Yes.
you don't see text message from Anes by Kuma, we now in stop this particular thing.
Now you say,
But-
no, now you say,
Hold on,
now you say, now you stop.
hold on. And then,
Yes.
inside the same ECOWAS, the meeting, we then go all again. Now they then talk, say, the government of Salone say, this mission not they come inside Salone. If they right or not.
Yes. Yes, of course. What
Yeah,
you do?
so if
Because
the mission, the
hold on.
government of Salone into black and white, now we see, say, this first not they come inside Salone. We not see them say, Anes by Kuma say. How Anes by Kuma Yonka inside there? Now that's by way they ask you. How you can prove this for we? Because now the government we see.
I go back with you. I go back to you. You don't get half truth. Not get full truth. I don't say this whole process. We get half truth. When Richard Conte come there say Samura say Samura. We not ask for. We ask for evidence. Say, hey, show me evidence for saying that Samura come and tell you say, Lord forget about results. Did you ask him? No. When a job, now for don't ask Dr. Richard Conte. But do you give evidence back? Why can't make?
Okay, I agree, but hold on. Waiting at the sense,
So for me,
I agree. Wait,
statement,
I sense
I'll back
something
my
here.
evidence.
Because
Why make-
I sense something. I sense something. It's like because you feel say Richard Conte talk something not or two, you say for come talk that thing. For equalize.
No, I can't state the fact. Like I
Oh,
say,
because we not
so
ask
you can't
Sam,
state the
we
fact.
not ask Richard Conte, so we not for ask you.
No,
Like equalize.
no, for asking for evidence because what you do when I say on get out to the opinion. So what I the Guinea, na my opinion, na me what I believe, and what I say I give
Alright,
back
so-
with fact with evidence.
So
I say to
no,
you,
I come. Therefore,
if you take the
clear now.
opponent,
Yeah,
the
Adolf,
opponent,
clear.
you take their position. Hello.
Yeah.
If you take the opponent in position, right, by any case you wanna get, you dey shoot yourself in the foot. If Dr. Richard Conte can make that statement, say the forces will be in the camp, they're not in the camp for can help Sierra Leone for restore democracy. It simply means say Dr. Richard Conte and the APC, the way they talk that talk, then they are against the accountability part of that particular tripartite recommendation.
Now that
And
I get
for we,
problem
that
with.
don't get problem with. Why
I
make
get
the
problem
APC
with
to
you
the
for that.
spin? Eh?
I get problem with you for that. I get problem with you for that. You see, there is
But with
something
me?
I don't know. Yes, sir. I don't know. You go able to explain this thing to me. Yeah. I still there on the idea. You're talking about this accountability. Now, you will agree with me that the Maada Bio government they refuse for address any issue, for properly address any issue we get for deal directly with the result or with the denial or acceptance of the outcomes of the elections proper. You know that. We all go agree with that is the way. So for me, you also in the beginning, in your premise, you made a statement. You say this accountability should be the only way. I underline the word only. Should be the only way, or is the only way through which justice can be served for the 2023 elections. Where me agree with personally. Because there is an adage that says, "Who will fight and run away lives to fight another day." Over the time they get these discussions now, they always bring these points come to you. When you stick to a particular direction in anything, you want people to think in that direction, say, pass, then take this matter, pass and sit down at the table now and deal with this matter. If not, this matter cannot be dealt with. Me not think so, because we've seen over the years that matters, no matter how long it is, they can be dealt with. Is it that because if, let's say 2028 reach, and then the APC win, and then it will not be Dr. Samuel Kamara in power, is it that because of Samuel Kamara no go dey in power, that means to say justice cannot be served? Or for you, or for the electoral justice campaign, is just that for justice to be served actually means Dr. Samuel Kamara for take power? Now that's not the thing.
You miss the point. You don't miss the point. I think so. You don't miss them entirely. Dr. Samuel Kamara taking power, becoming president, not to that they solve the problem. Now the APC or na Sierra Leone. Dr. Samuel Kamara in fight now for ensure say this particular election, the 2023 election, it hold people that are accountable to the point that nobody in the future no go consider again with the election and play with them and toy with them and turn and
so you don't think that can be achievable if APC win 2028? They can bring that justice if they win 2028. You don't think that can be achievable?
You're being hypothetical. Me, I know how to be that hypothetical. I'm not to be that kind of book. Yeah? Because the fact that the same people them will conduct 2023 elections, do them, how them do them, for make it Commander Maada Bio in interest. Now the same people them, Maada Bio they work with, that they appoint, and that the APC kind of don't they agree with, for say, make them go on, let we just look at 2028. For we, now the electoral justice campaign, and for Dr. Samuel Kamara, it goes beyond even the 85 recommendations. It's about setting the record straight and resetting Sierra Leone for the future generation. It's about reconciling Sierra Leone, ensuring say Sierra Leone gets that to that point. Usai, we go conduct election, people then go sleep. It's about ensuring say we put system in place. We don't correct this way. Say we put system in place when the electoral the presidential candidates they follow the election, they go sit down in bedroom, you know if you don't win or you not win.
So now
all of this they bring come. It brings sanity and it ensures
wait, why you say not to that last there's something amiss. There is something amiss. The thing where I miss is strategy. I don't deny all of what you say. The Tripartite is there. The party that is related to all of this issue is the APC party. And based on what you say now, there is no trust for the APC. There is no trust for the present leadership in the APC. The present leadership in the APC were used by the SLPP, according to you, for ensure say we get the kind of.
You know that they use several statements several times. You know that
I can. But that's the kind of result we then get to now. So what is the electoral justice campaign doing to ensure that they strategically influence the decision of the APC? For example, is the electoral justice campaign pushing forward certain people to participate in the next coming national delegate elections to ensure that they have a strong say within the APC so that they achieve their aim within the short, medium, or long term?
Nanego will be addressed by the APC and the APC people and the executive. What I will zoom in on Naya. now the tripartite and the tripartite recommendations.
No, but we are having a problem. We're not going to zoom in on the tripartite. If you don't understand what's our strategy for achieve that.
Fine, let's tell you what's our strategy now. Let's tell you what's our strategy. Right? Now go detail into the particular recommendations where we get fit in. Because what you do, we get more.
No, you are going back into the tripartite as an institution.
Yes, and the tripartite discuss. No, allow me to talk now. Allow me to talk now. You don't ask for strategy, not so. You don't ask for strategy. I tell you, say, now we strategy this. Dr. Samura Kamara, on behalf of the APC, go sign the Agreement for National Unity and the tripartite recommendations, where they go sign the State House. Waiting the insider one day. Waiting the tripartite terms of reference say clearly. Now, in the APC and Dr. Samura Kamara follow, then comply fully. Now, that make, in that particular report, you get a statistical analysis where Dr. Samura Kamara and the team put together, we form part of that report. Waiting, make them do that particular report today. Now, because inside the terms of reference, the committee will get the power for look and examine the 2023 elections and compare them to other past elections. When the government fail for do that one day in the tripartite, now that make Dr. Samura comply with that one day, now that make them go take the 71%. They go take the 71% RRF, they analyze them for fulfill that part of the recommendation, for fulfill that part of the agreement. We say, we get for investigate this result. The international community, they not carry it. In all of this, no, don't forget, they not carry it with their 5th recommendation. So we strategy clear, and we believe and hope in the fact say there were moral guarantors in this whole thing is still alive, and now that will follow. Okay. What you make at the camp for can debunk Dr. Richard Conte now for let them know the fool people them. They can repeat them over and over.
If you want for this discussion, for this discussion, right? Take Richard Conte out of this.
Okay, so let's ask you a question. Look into presently salon. Low level the past. No handle something quick one.
I get question for what he said before they come to the present salon. Yeah.
No,
so wait I understand. The question we have to ask you, don't confirm and say.
By the way, you talk to him, what he say. Now all they do the program.
You think that the SLPP they use the APC, right? You think that the SLPP now they use the APC for make una not succeed on this fight, but not just use them down.
No, they don't use them down.
Now the same way, I can tell you now. 90% of the one they will vote for Samura yesterday. This now the same way that they look at Samura. How? When this whole thing starts, this now the man where some of we call protest, Dr. Samura not able to stand as a leader where they vote for.
That's
now the man is what tells some people not to do or die. At the camp. Now the man is what tells some people not to do or die. Now the man is what tells some people say a blood of drop not for waiting. Waiting that you take on that one. Why you don't stand yesterday before we sound into?
If you go there, I will say you're being biased. And you're not biased. According to what you get on the program, you're not journalists. For can hip, then can lies them on Dr. Samura Kamara.
No, I say what you take. What you take on that? Because I think that this way up what we hear you see. What you take?
Waiting for 17.
You say the SLPP don't use the APC. Don't. Right? So now they tell you say now the same way 80% of Sierra Leoneans they look at Samura on the fight for today.
That's not true. That's
when
not
this
true.
thing starts,
I'm coming.
Allow me to rest.
When this thing starts,
some people say they don't see Samura stand like a leader when they suffer for go vote.
No, that's not true. No, that's not
true.
The
same man tell people themselves when arrest and they fight at the end of the fight. 3. Now the man is what tells you not to do or die. Waiting that you take on all the things that will be happen.
Thank you very much. First of all, by Buddha, that's not so true for say 80% or 90% of the APC or Sierra Leoneans and feel say.
Thank God you talk now, they talk based on your opinion. So if they allow someone
you don't say that, you don't say that make an answer. You don't say make an answer.
Go ahead.
Answer now. Good. You say 80 or 90% of the people and say Dr. Samura Kamara not do this, not do that, not do that. That is not so true because it will not get no evidence for sure say 90% of people believe that one day. Now,
So it's not the evidence that the SLP don't use the APC.
but you don't ask me that answer, no. My answer, you say that.
No, you
You don't ask me
talk.
one thing.
You say not to two.
You don't ask
Now
me
you
one
say
thing.
the
Hold on,
SLP
make an
don't use
answer,
the
my brother.
APC. What's in the
Don't be
evidence
biased.
too?
Don't be biased. Don't be biased. Ma, don't answer that one day. They account to how they use them.
Then
Not
go
take
ahead.
one after the
Go
other.
ahead.
Hold on, listen, not take one
Go
after the
ahead.
other. Because now
Yeah,
I forget about tripartite. I can't answer
So now that they force me no like. No, nobody normally forget about tripartite. If we only forget about tripartite, we know they discuss tripartite. You get right to what you want for say, but waiting you for no say, we the can we get for converse, not a monologue. And what you want for do now just you talking.
He say, but when they give me chance for talk. You know, me 1 on 3. He say 90% of APC.
No. Why is it stop state?
Right.
No.
So go ahead.
No, that's what I say.
You one against
Say
with me.
90%
We not
of
they
APC.
against you. No. Why you say hold on?
What you
Make
say?
this clear.
What you say, my
Not
brother?
make let people feel other thing. We not they against you.
No, I wouldn't say.
Now
He
question
say
we dey
90%
ask you, and not to you make we count 3 people in. We always there for do program na yeah. So not say we 3 against you one.
Yeah, yes. So in this midst, when allow me for talk more.
No.
Waiting do. Now me can't talk about tripartite. Now me call you say, I want for can debunk waiting.
Okay, now I can you translate talk more. Translate talk more. Let's ask you question. Let's ask you question.
Please.
Let's ask you
The
question.
point where Bible make say waiting I may take on that one day.
I thought your voice not like you
I
mute.
thought you mute.
While you say, elect you not be ever consent the PSA. Listen now. Elect you not be ever consent the PSA. They can't debunk that thing. They'll tell you. It has been discussed and agreed. Not even today. It was not even yesterday. It was been discussed and agreed that you for come na the program for can talk based on the fact that the tripartite discussion
now we depend so now.
The center of everything going on in the country. So it's about giving you an opportunity to further strengthen your discussion as to how important this document is, but also as to how we think to say whether it's the APC and Sierra Leoneans for giving support to this document for ensure say it becomes a power tool. So for me, I'm not think to say we do anything.
So not allow me for that one day.
Let's Alaji, some seconds, please. Just some seconds. Alaji, you see now life, when you aim certain thing, you miss everything.
No,
you're not communicator. What do you get now for talk in peace and bring we things?
Una not give me chance for talk. Una not give me chance for talk because I don't begin take una through the tripartite. I don't begin pull documents.
And we know like them.
Understand say no for let the people understand say waiting other people that they can't state about the tripartite not to true, it untrue. So when I give me chance, make I do that one day.
Alaji, I'll give you 5 minutes now for handle all your issues in 5 minutes. Go ahead. I'll give you time. Wait, hold on. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah? May you go on
Thank
quick.
you very much.
The time don't begin. Alaji.
Unstoppable.
Alaji.
Yes.
Enjoy.
I'll give 5 minutes. Monologue.
Thank you very much. Sengbe una all the strategy which Dr. Samara Kamara gets now for follow fully the implementation of the tripartite agreed upon recommendations, the joint recommendations. Let us say agree upon the joint recommendations or follow fully waiting the insider documents there and make sure say we implement them for the good of Sierra Leone for everybody. That's not Dr. Samara Kamara's strategy. You not get anything outside that one day. You not get anything where they put in place separate from waiting. We don't begin put in place from the agreement for national unity can down to the tripartite recommendation in signing. I explained to when I say the document also gets rerun. Waiting at the rerun inside the document. Wait, Dr. Chakonte say not for day. Waiting at the rerun. The rerun is state and clear. Magodi, please, now give me that pull that document there up. How rerun mentioned inside the document? Simple. Yeah, this is part of the divergence. Yeah. The APC holds that statistical inconsistencies call into question the result declared by the ECSL and demands a rerun facilitated by ECOWAS Commission and the resignation of electoral management bodies personnel as detailed in the APC report. The APC's full statistical analysis is available for verification. Now, if una the APC would not put that particular document there together, una don't put inside that report, thank God, Maada Bio don't go sign them. Now State House, which is why the international community call them joint recommendations. When Dr. Chakonte Kana program, if I say, hold on, doctor, but would I agree say not to just 80 recommendations, 84 recommendations there. So if we now talk about say this not the inside, this not divergence, but if we don't ask us simply, who side the 4 other or 5 other recommendations come out? We for simply don't ask that one. But I think so we fail at that big day. That make a come at the program say, no, we can't talk about anything anymore. Also, waiting happen. The APC go further for fulfill the terms of reference. We clearly say, we for ensure say, we investigate the results, we for get access to all the documents in ECSL, for investigate the results, we come out of this election, that they don't clearly tell you say, it don't put into dispute the SLP, the argument, say we rely on this particular result. It don't put into dispute down, it don't settle that issue there. So what you want to do as committee, you need to continue, never can again say, now Dr. Samakama, I say, Lord, not follow this. No, if you can say, the reason why they could not follow the report, but yet still, Dr. Samora Kamara and I lead that effort for analyze that report, that result, where they include now the particular tripartite recommendation report for ensure say they fulfill that particular area of the terms of reference. We clearly say we for investigate, not to just investigate, we for get access to all of this. It also go on and for fulfill resolution 3 of the agreement for national unity. We simply say we for examine the result. So when they put up the agreement for national unity, you not just tap the hole, then go on for put them again inside the terms of reference. So it would be dishonest on anybody who can say
for 1 minute.
Nothing. You need to do nothing. Or you need to help with the process. Ebo, the man don't take una from that way the other say not gonna court. From that way the point say not gonna court. You don't bring una to Usai. Maada Bio, let they move right now. Sierra Leone, they deadlock. It's a pariah state. We are isolated. To that point, Usai, the Maada Bio don't grip on one kind corner. Then when they say the man not do nothing, no. That make it say the pen is mightier than the sword. The people that they repeat that every now and again. So for can state say, 90% of the population. Now that make me can't they say, let the population can know what they don't know or what they don't know about. The tripartite, it gets all of this T-word I mentioned, including what I already say, ECSL people then will conduct that election, then for resign, just like how you don't read them. For say anybody then find one thing. So if the government make the argument, you make your argument, left them to the arbitrators.
I say don't like you 5 minutes, we even do 2 minutes on top.
Therefore, don't follow the time not do it. Therefore, don't follow Dr. Samora Kamara in all of this. At this time, we dey far by this process because if they allow ECOM still for deploy, and maybe they could with this talk. Now because Maada Bio get military power.
But we left and laid on 7 minutes.
You understand?
And 7 minutes to get off.
You're not going to say again 2 minutes, man.
I said that means
okay. Alaji, time don't know.
All this they help for distort. No, they help for distort me. And when I do this service to people, no, when I help for they do this service, just keep the time.
Alaji, when I follow you, no argue back. Now make we show you the timer. Nothing will not
No, I don't need the time. Just give me time. I talk no more. The point
okay,
is that
5 minutes on
do all of this. You can say 90% of the people them say Dr. Sima that because sometimes who say pull that talk there, and the few people they call weird. Which is why when they call
Alaji, no, it's weird. Sorry.
When they call the mammoth meeting,
Alaji, time
now question
when they call the mammoth meeting,
well, you see waiting. It's hold on. Baby, hold on. Me Alaji, don't.
You understand? So for me, based on them documents there, based on the agreements that we don't sign, we don't go into, based on the signature we Maada Bio append to the recommendation. There's no way Maada Bio is getting out of this.
Okay, thank you.
There's no way. So Samura Kamara, a day on the
Alaji, we get an agreement, no?
Achieving justice for Sierra Leone. It's on the path for ensure say Sierra Leone rebrand themselves.
Okay, Alaji, let me ask you a question now. Alaji.
Yes, go on.
You say Samoa dey na the path for achieve justice for Salone?
Oh yes, of course.
And you say Samoa, in strategy now for make sure say they fully, follow the implementation?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So let me ask you a question. What in Samoa they do right now where we don't know, where they follow all of this?
Samoa Kamara, they in contact. I want you waiting, Madam the lady commander the Peace Commission. Yeah? What he can state now what is fixing as Salone. He say when the APC been the right or when they remove Samoa Kamara as lead negotiator or whatsoever, he say they not inform the international community and the moral guarantors there. He states clearly. Now,
women say they still work with Samoa.
Thank you. He say,
okay, so now the same question. You don't answer the question. No, hold on. The same question. I ask you the question again. Samoa Kamara still active in this. So waiting Samoa they doing a new thing now we need for now.
There is a roadmap for the implementation where the SLP want for stall. Yeah? And the SLP want for stall that one day, the APC they help them for stall that process.
Waiting Samoa they do.
How?
No, waiting Samoa they do for protect all of this.
I say, boy, the woman don't tell you, say then they talk to Samoa Kamara, and then in the process, the process they go on. That process.
Waiting Samoa they do for we now. Waiting at the thing where they do for we. The last time they tell we they go to ECOWAS court, we not see them.
What did they go to ECOWAS court?
He talk him. He said they go ECOWAS. They write ECOWAS. He talk him.
Who's them?
Oh. He talk to Ibrahim and Cashbox them. He said they go ECOWAS.
Not them. You see what they do now? They say don't write. No,
they not go. Now you talk about. I talk about what did they do now? What did they do? What's not the action plan right now?
No, that they don't done.
Okay, don't do. I agree. What did they do now for we for help we?
Now the international community now then they implement the tripartite.
How?
Yeah, Maada Bio, and the government. I don't see the statement recently.
And recently, the government say this na gentleman's agreement.
You know they allow me for talk. If they ask question, you know they allow me then they say.
Because you don't answer the question.
Say what's it?
Waiting. Recently, the government say this the tripartite na gentleman's agreement. Now that's what they get from them. Yeah. So if not gentleman's agreement, you think say the thing worth discussing even now? Because now I don't get new thing from you say.
That's not gentleman's agreement.
Yes, I get new thing from you now today say the international community. You hear me, Alaji? I get new thing from you say the international community now they implement this tripartite thing, right? So that's how you from you so. Yeah, but the TOR, the old documents, Agreement for National Unity, then say that they make a recommendation and hand over to the president for let the government implement them. Who stand the international community on Ghana?
The international community get full role for play. What you do? Now they are the moral guarantors for ensure the government. Hold on. Then they ensure say Maada Bio implement that report the way they actually implement. We don't know what they happen at the background. Me don't know what happen at the background. As much as I know the small way they happen, where they filter into me, the bigger picture from the background, I don't know them. Like I don't know them. So we they say to the people of APC, when I understand say whether I know them or not know them, Dr. Samoa Kamara they fight. You don't need to go to now cutting tree and old cutlass. That document we don't sign, the international community will must make sure say it they implement them. I go back when I make I go back where I can go back to which I don't say I go back for understanding. If the APC they allow ECOMC for deploy, for don't know this case because
Alaji interpret this thing for week.
Well done. What Maada Bio they use now the fact you get the army, you get the police. If a neutral force be not there on the ground, I'll let the people understand this way. If a neutral force be not there on the ground as Sierra Leone, if it don't be something entirely and totally different from what we talk about.
Okay, interpret this thing for week.
Say again.
Interpret this thing for week.
Not only do I the kind interpreter.
Now the implementation this and this now government do am.
Yeah. So this part the government they own, not we own.
Ah.
You know, because when they in an agreement with three
But
parties,
Alaji, hold on. Wait.
No, you want to go sit down.
No,
say,
wait. Now you don't begin tell we other thing. The all tripartite then tell we say the recommendation who that for implement them.
No, they're not given the sole responsibility for implementing without the other
Alaji,
parties them.
The tripartite, I remember them tell we say, I remember them tell we say, Alaji, I remember them tell we say, when they don't do the agreements, then they hand over to the president for implement them. True or false?
You don't know whose document we there. Don't agree with them. Don't agree with them. Don't agree with them for argument's sake. That means say somebody not the way they monitor that implementation.
No, but you say that no. I'm not saying monitor. Now you talk two language. Now you tell one monitor, and you tell we first one say the international community na the implementer.
Monitoring are part of the implementation process.
No.
Monitoring and enforcing
are
part of the implementation process.
For monitoring for implementing different.
If the government they show bad faith in the agreement now, people in the way supposed to tell them say no, but I do it the right way. Like what you don't do, so what you don't show so. It's so disingenuous that nobody knows what to do with them and accept and say three people are going to an agreement, then one person. And they take and can't tell you say, oh, now this is for do, now that for do, now this for do. No, I think say wrong. The points when they make to Unana say the international community then get responsibility because I then bring these three groups or these two groups together for monitor and enforce the implementation.
Okay, from one last question I will ask.
To AU, to ECOWAS, to EU, to which other organization again? Commonwealth. Now they all join hands for ensure say we get tripartite.
Okay, one last question for you.
Water down the importance of the tripartite.
One last question. One last question.
I don't want to play with the importance of the tripartite.
One last question for you. One last question.
Yes.
If I get it right, you say the international community, they monitor and they implement. Yeah, then they tell the government to follow. Why is it that all of waiting now the implementation now the government and they say do the government not do this, the government not do this. They not say international community, they not say APC, they say the government. Why in the first place we agree in the beginning say when they don't do all of this, therefore take them to the government and are them for implement them?
Because you know what you do? You know what you do? The government, whether de facto or not, now then they na Sierra Leone. Which is why I take you back to that. I don't go stop for discuss that one day. Which is why the APC for that allow the foreign troops for deploy in Sierra Leone for ensure say they fulfill that part of the agreement. We say anything will come out of the report is actionable, is implementable. Anything will come out of the recommendations is actionable, implementable. And at that one day, the international community they hold the government responsible to. Which is why when they say sanction at the government, which is why the economy they tata.
Who sanction what is in at the government?
The sanction with them, the economic sanction.
Would I give economic sanction?
You want to they can't tell you we don't give economic sanction.
Yes, they tell them they give junta sanction, then they tell we say they give junta IUF sanction.
Oh no, they're not only for put them because the international community look at good faith agreement. The international community are gentle people then.
No, wait. No. International community not ever gentle. The term way IUF, AFRC been in our government, whether they sanction, then they tell we plain one say they don't sanction the government.
So apart from that, even with the United States Embassy, just a moment.
Well, I don't know.
1 minute.
Let me ask the question. The point I want to make now that then 10 and day, the international community be anti to them government and day. But the US ambassador to Sierra Leone, Reimer, he clearly states say, in as much as they not look the result, they not look at the result, but the government, now the government of Sierra Leone, and they get for continue for work with them. What you do? They know how to create power vacuum. So now that make we say it's a de facto government. Then they for make sure say we address these issues. If they do them in bad faith, follow by sir. That's not a problem. The enforcement will come. Me, I believe that they say the enforcement will come because the only thing now and they will have we within the electoral justice say, therefore force Maada Bio for implement the other part of the recommendation, all the recommendations. Or any government within a power, therefore force them for implement that recommendation. For we, that we believe, and that we stand by. They not put that word there or that phrase there loosely inside that report for say actionable, implementable. No, they not put them loosely. When you go look at diplomatic languages, them you go understand why they use that word. You understand why they decide for send the deployment of troops in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
But we look at all and make like say it's not significant. No, it's very, very significant in this whole discussion. Then you are now reach a content they can say, oh, that troop now for ECOWAS. No, it was not for ECOWAS. Now the stabilization force.
The 2028 election, APC they lose them or another right?
2028 election. Why you talk about 2028 election? We're not done with 2028.
That question I ask you: is they lose them or another right?
The arguments not reach 2028.
No, not to your arguments. This not to your question. I'm a question. A question to you.
For 2028
election the right or APC they lose them?
The election for 2028, we don't need to talk about them. We're not done yet with 2023.
Who's one power in the international community not tell us so?
The tripartite recommendations.
Okay.
We don't even start for the implementer yet.
Okay, we'll go on the line now, Alaji.
Illusion.
You know, that's you say the first possible they get na the line, na possible they strongly with your ideology. So I take the first call.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, family member. Reduce the volume of your set.
Oh, I don't open the phone line.
Thank you very, very much, Pierre. And I know then days I don't do with you back and forth on this issue.
No, you know with me back and forth. You tell me something not clear. So you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. Firstly, the thing I want to talk about in the accountability aspect, we make the request for APC, the request for the removal of Edmond Alpha, it don't become light to the government. Now, one reason, reforms agreed recommendations, inclusive the 84 joints. That is why it was well captured in the report. That are one. Two, the APC don't tie themselves. They don't ask say now 80 them for cost part. How one can ask for accountability and the removal of Edmond Alpha? They part of the accountability when I know the four when they don't want to accept, so they part of the divergence. And the divergence is not different from the report. Why the divergence come? The APC don't submit results for the examination. That is why if you go into the terms of reference, it clearly stated that the result for the examined. If you go to the National Unity of Agreement, it clearly stated that APC complied by providing results. SLPP refused. ECSL refused. SLPP say then they believe in the results where ECSL submits. How you go believe in something when are the disputed results? When I make them form the tripartite. So what's in the international community do? They open the thing for APC for fake advantage. We have complied into the investigations. We submit results. And the results we submit in order out of the mandate of the result of the terms of reference or the committee. And then we take the mandate that the result will be examined.
All right. Thank you very much.
They use APC side.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Okay.
All right. So we go on the line. You actually passed it 2 minutes. For lady not say just now. I see 2 minutes now. Longer. Welcome to the line to the show, family member. You need me to say the call from.
Yes, sir. This is not the culture they sell at the shop.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yesterday on Dr. Richard Conte in paid program. Somebody wanna be the last caller. Now I ask him about tripartite. Now that he responds to. You're not gonna the program yesterday for talk about tripartite.
Thank you.
So what you want for big deal? I wanna take 3 months money now. Mohammed was saying Anf. Okay, can talk on behalf of tripartite. Within that 3 months day, I think say the first 2 weeks this talk good on done.
That
If
makes sense.
they can't get free right, if they can't get free, my first position was not for allow them because this is not clown show. But now, let's explode this clown show, fine one. If they can't take 3 months or 6 months, like how Adi Macaulay they do, like how Dr. Chakon say they do, they go fine. That time they take that 3 months they don't, in self, what them go, he will pay for insurance, he not go to show up safe. That's not my first thing. Secondly, this man don't molest with the people of Weird. He tell we say, Maada Bio don't sign this thing, but a big for let allow let go pope in Berlin as he carry the car hand over. Now this we had program now talker. Then we appear. Look now, Richard Conte and Adi Makolu they campaign for the program. Una they ask them 30 question before we the callers then get chance for can ask question. This man unable to ask her one question for answer. He just dey buy time, go so, make so. And una season journalists them. Wait for me now BBC, CNN standard una get. For multi-million they look now. But for let this man they can water down we had program so let he can buy airtime. If na 6 months he buy for, then law begin to go now. Law explore and talk proper about this tripartite business. With your money, law see how far you go with this. Because this na real clown show business. The man no they go na chance for Leona put to one question.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Alaji, before we take other call, this show not to be paid for. Just 1 minute. This na me question. No? You ready for can take
so
6 months program?
I'm not going to pay for another show.
No, Ibo, I don't tell you don't tell. You don't say me I bear me finger. Not to the first tennis you don't tell me but pay. I don't say you say no.
Thank you.
Okay, but by the way, I ask you a question. You don't
let the caller know say I be pay for pay.
No wait.
Let the caller know say I be pay for pay.
Wait. You don't pay for program na so before?
No. But
You
because
don't
you say
know,
Richard Conte,
now you want pay. You want pay for program them. They ask you. They ask you for the pay for program them.
Yes, the man is saying for pay.
Yes, what do you say?
Another problem for the one day for do public education. We don't do about work.
So okay, thank you. Now why you say you can take? Low continue the call. Think quick one. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name is not call for.
Yeah, boss, I do.
You do fine. Are you safe?
I do fine. I call from where.
Okay, get the platform. Go ahead.
Yes, but like I told the line on almost that previous this previous call I don't see. But we are not do at all by I do very well. But you say you can disturb your mind there. You stay you so you stay at the champagne. You stay by you stay. Ato I don't know say ato you like ato you can join and inside incident. But we no day. But don't tell more. If now last call I be calling that guy is on first call so today. Now me call against point. Dr. Rita Conte asked her, he answered correctly according to what the guy asked. Everything come to point. So I don't see no reason why you are saying, you know, for you was saying them call Samura, also don't bet for me 8 to 2, also don't bet. You don't come for cancel say. Exactly what I'm going to cancel. They buy time, but I go to Rita Conte at the Macron. They cancel is stop the point. Because all the thing what you say talk now go to that time.
No, please, no go to what time. No, be respectful. Yeah? We try for make late. Thank you. No. I say no respond. I don't take him off. No respond. You time no reach it for respond. Please go ahead.
No, I don't respond. I say I don't get problem with him.
No, we get problem with that because we want for caution everybody will be disrespectful. Please end your time. Go ahead.
That's true. But the way they still we call used to the program so much all they get not educative things. They look at
they used to the lies.
They say give a chance 19. Not to turn it.
They not produce documents.
Hold on. I dey pause your time. Why you say? Why you say? Normally the procedure you dey listen to the caller them and after you continue. Please go ahead.
As I said, this program has so long too much on now. We don't go up like now. We can very educating things them. Right now we mind not for day to learn things right now. What do we mind for day for right now? For how we dey put we toes up, now put people together. For how we take back we country from this junta regime. And then I will plan lot of things for can.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. We go to another call again inside the program quickly. We want to keep the conversation clean, no disrespect. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name is where you call from.
Yeah, you call from Weird.
You get a platform.
Waiting the happen as Sierra Leone right now. What they say, these agreements, this tripartite, now just a waste of time. Any country we get problem like waiting alone. If the people they not stand and do something, international community not get nothing for do. As long as the government where they rule, for example, Maada Bio able to control the situation, the atmosphere.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry.
They will continue for rule. So waiting will not happen. If it continue for happen, then why you go continue for no international community, no they interfere per country way peaceful. Like Sierra Leone now, this whole issue, no problem. And the only thing they will go fix, nothing is broken. They say no country no will go fix waiting no broken. So Sierra Leone has always been peaceful. All waiting happened 2023. We all accept them. So no solution for that draw no more this game for BT 2028. If the same thing back continue, nothing, the people of Sierra Leone stand up and take action. Now the same thing will continue. So the international community know they fix what's not broken. So if we just get that understanding there. So nothing was ever broken as Sierra Leone.
Thank you very
because
much.
The people accept everything. And as long as we accept the process, Nashe will continue.
Thank you. God bless you.
This is not just waste of time.
Thank you very much.
Until Sierra Leone
we go to another call quickly. Sorry, thank you. We go to another call quickly and take this call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please.
Hello, hi. I call from Yard.
You get the platform. Welcome.
What we say? You are very intelligent and intellectual somebody. For let you sit down, let you they brainwash yourself because I don't believe saying a samurai they brainwash you so. To start with what I say, I want to let you know for say, not too small money. People like we lost by this election so under Samoa Kamara. For what thing Samoa Kamara do till up to now, you know get none better. Talk for council we say na so and so a stand up for the votes. The one the candidate are divergent. It's a recommendation. We Maada Bio don't tell we say na a gentleman agreement. Up till now, Samoa Kamara no crap and make Yourself for tell we say and now for we can respect Samoa Kamara for be come and say no waiting me na APC na me be go sign this una I no go allow Mona can't tell me say this na gentleman agreement na a biggest slap na in face Samoa face and do the people of Sierra Leone their face because for what would be tinap pa parliamentarian say make them not go to parliament. But Samoa can tell me. He say we two elephants then fed. And the grass time to suffer. You know I made the grass suffer. And he decide for laying Maada Bio and go strong and talk. But he say, no make Samoa Kamara make you feel say your education where they claim say you get you not get nothing. Use you aid out for users. Be me brother the big. Not see let Samoa Kamara they use you like a tools. This is not me on take.
All right. We go to another call again quickly inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please. Hello, caller. Hello? Yes, welcome. You get the platform. Your name and the call from.
I'm the call from Virginia.
Okay, you get the platform.
Arthur, wait to make Arthur just this smile. Hey, come on, ask when I bring this when I bring this guy for Kala Friba, wait. They are a big worry, he say, they left now. Baby, don't tire. Don't tire. They are on a bigger now. Okay, would accept, say, we'll not go even talk self, say that lie, they lie. Don't just forget about this thing. They may pay you and I didn't see you because until you never laugh.
No, I never laugh. This is serious. Okay, thank you. We go again on the line and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please. You get the platform. Hello? Okay, Mr. One. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please. You get the platform.
Yeah, I'm calling from Sweden.
Welcome here platform.
My name is Philip Kizo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When I make the program today, okay, I thought we see when I really believe what we say. We not deny say when I really not for ask questions then. But the same person, we will continue for the try for answer questions when they ask come back again, the other one back again. When I make the thing, we say yes, there is a bullying tactics there. At least they are expecting sometimes not allow na be patient indeed. Not a journalist then. Not try for allow. And at the same time, back all not map when they laugh. When they laugh at the public, people they watch now all over the world. When I think why you say like a foolish man. When they laugh. It's wrong. The whole world they watch now. Okay at all. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do a program now Avex. My face they say Avex. A smile, they say a smile. Welcome to the show, family. My name is Circle from.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Give me a concern Sierra Leone.
Yes, Mama, welcome.
Maybe they say, if you the Canadian program, you say they can fight for later implement the 80 recommendation so that we go get 2028 good election when a free and fair election without no rigging. So God, I will support you. 100% are they with you. But for Canada, again, begin to tell people a story when say, bang, you see, you yourself, say, not go work, not possible. That me, I no go support you. Then a complete waste of time, complete waste of time of this program. Instead, we for put another program where we for be beneficial to the Sierra Leone. Because all what they talk about this, we don't hear it over and over and over. People are not fed up. Sierra Leoneans are not there for this. Sierra Leoneans they want move forward. They want to see better than their life. Sierra Leoneans they suffer. Look how the country is today. And what they can portray. So if we follow on with this, now other failure 2028, the suffering continue with the people. So please, my brother, they beg you for the betterness of Sierra Leone, for the people where they suffer. Stop this thing and Carlo, we fight for 2028. We win this election. People will pull down the suffering of people. That's all I have to say today. Sengepia, I watched your program this morning.
Sengepia, make her answer some of the questions.
Keep her notes. Hold on.
Anyway, I put comments.
No, they call it the pact.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. All right.
What do you think?
Alaji, you want to change the program completely today? Wait till done. We can't do it so. If you want, we can cut the call. Take note of them. Take note. Alaji, take note of your questioning. Now you can answer now. Not a question we ask you again. I'll take a few more calls. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and circle from.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. You get the platform. Your name and circle from.
Yes, sir. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Please, this man, the other brother, the Vexon and the laugh and whatsoever, it's a joke because he's not ready for answer to questions. Just like my other brother to say, he feels in a monologue. It's not a monologue. You come for me, they can ask you questions and then come out with facts. You are saying you have been doing this for a long time, sir. And you guys are misleading the people. Me and you two sit down in America, we enjoy a better life because people put a structure life. Our people are suffering. Let we left for deceive with people. Let we come now this country. Let we think for our people. Let we begin educate our people and tell them the facts. This tripartite, okay, first of all, there's a lot of mistakes in this tripartite. It was a very good document with the country. But because of selfishness, una failed for implement them. That's the fact. Una don't sit down, una don't discuss, una never forgo ratify this document, force the government, but una ratify this document na parliament, for this document get weight. Una don't sit down, una don't play party politics, say this document not get weight again. I made the government they get the bold mind. It's a gentleman's agreement. Now we for educate with people. The only thing way for safe salon now how we for educate with people how to vote, the right way, rather than you guys coming out here and they can't fool the people again. How you they feel
All right.
as a gentleman?
Thank
When they
you
enjoy people live on other country
very
and your
much,
people are
my brother.
suffering.
God bless you. Thank you very much. All right, let's take 3 more calls. Let's just take 3 more calls quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the city call from, please.
Yes, I'm prepared like bread and at all. Until now, plenty thank you, God.
Yeah, welcome.
My question will me get for say the electoral justice the one way they defend for Samura or not the one way they defend for the people of Sierra Leone. Because if not for the people of Sierra Leone, why they not start this fight? They tell the ID card and come out way blue ton red, it's man ton woman. Why they not first them sending the for electoral justice? And now electoral justice, where Maada Bio don't see them like I don't see them so, and then they try for go longer than even 20 years. So why then still they try for full way? Then the next question is that well, you say we don't can I say that they come and inaugurate Samura. Now one for no when Samura they can take power. Thank you very much.
That's a lie. That's a lie. And ever can I ask
Alaji, wait, them don't know. Alaji, patient.
No.
No, Alaji, the same way you know the Malawi for asking. Alaji,
patient.
Alaji, and we don't say you know what positive the line.
No, you never can do it because it's a lie.
Yeah. So
Alaji, give the man chance. Let go. You get your opportunity for response.
Not true.
No,
Alaji, give the man the chance for talk.
No.
Go ahead.
Why this lie, God? Not inside the lie.
Okay, we saw you about that.
You for respect yourself.
Sorry.
Respect yourself. Respect the one that will host you.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Not bring goodness now, yeah.
Please,
I'm
question
that one.
All right, thank you.
Let just tell me when Samuel return president.
All right, let's see the last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member.
They say not bring pass your lie. When they listen to advice, when they cost money cost. They can't say that is not bring goodness.
We this step to talk with like what them. We all know what is fully know creating the tripartite documents for the go through before ever implementation starts. And they all say this is the 5 steps for the go through. And when you go through the 5 steps, by then the cycle for election would up, and that's the 2028 elections. And while you say and the electoral justice people, we all aware that if a lot of things not be settled 2023, 2028 elections back now deeply and gamble. But I want for advice while you say them, we don't come out at that stage. Yeah, out of your always the quotes Bible. We are the unbelievable Thomas now, I say. There is nothing you will tell we believe. We not believe nothing now. Now waiting we they see another cycle for the next elections. We they move towards the next elections. We are not stall the people anymore. We lost the opportunity for take governance because this is not the people. The people fought very hard 2023 because we know it's going to go through. But we lost the opportunity because leadership not there. So if the top of the executive fail, the leadership when I be Samuel Kamara fail. And I talked with and I mean one of the people that we talked with Dr. Conte the other day, where I asked her about our forms, and he articulated them very well.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
So, well, so please, we could just keep it cool. And
it dull. This caller make important point, but it dull. I'm not hearing the last part.
Much. God bless you. All right, yeah.
This caller make very important point, but it dull. I don't know if I have a.
You know, tell me quick. Okay. So because me, I'll be there and clear. All right. So Alaji. You question and then you uninterruptedly. You get 15 minutes for answer your question.
Give me the last caller in point we make it. Make one salient point.
And so I'm not paying attention. I'm not listening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
you
make,
know, and
they
they
make some
follow.
point where you see that 5, they talk about 5
Okay,
stages.
so
You understand? I
uninterruptedly.
mean, want to know exactly what it mean. If you understand the tripartite,
Okay.
it been fade, in voice be fade.
Okay,
If
you
give it
get
back, trust
another
me,
no say nobody hear you. You get 5 minutes. Sorry, you get 15 minutes for handle all of this. The time now
you very
for
much.
with them now 1:45. Please go
Thank you very
ahead.
much.
15 minutes exactly.
Thank you
Stop.
very much. Thank you very much, Sengbe Pierre. The fact of the matter is, we don't left this talk here per provocation. And you know what you mean? I'll get problem with. Now for say I can't, they can't provoke me. I can't, they can't begin laugh, ashamed. Otherwise, I'm not for this fight. Otherwise, I'm not for dinner because I can say, hey, look what they say. The I'm shema na television under. Which I don't state now. For my start for talk. No document, not the one I don't produce, or where the account will produce, we go counter which I don't state, and that is the fact. So when we talk, I rely on document. The people in frustration, I understand that. Just like I'm frustrated, now so they're frustrated, but just that we get different way than what they get the frustration. Then they look and say, what's in richer content, other people they can't tell and are true. We're not so true. Now dynamic for come make let the people understand, especially we come to the tripartite agreement for national unity and the unity discussion we get even before the tripartite. There was a unity agreement we will sign. Now Bintumani we Commonwealth we agree on the two party them and other players them then sign that unity day. In fact, Sengbe Pierre, all the people that remember say the international community being stated clearly that unity agreement, not to the agreement for national unity, that peace agreement before the election, they been state clearly for say anything will come out of the election when a dispute. That was before the election, not to the agreement for national unity. I want people to understand the difference. This was back then, before the election. They say anything will come out of the election for be resolved in a judicious manner. Dr. Samora Kamara and the APC, they don't comply with almost everything, including that peace treaty where they been signed, where the Commonwealth they make them sign before the election. I they restate that one day. Me, what they say, allow them let them cost myself. Let them cost. But no, I will tell them, say, within the state, in order to no document, na lie. Most of the callers them within the state, na lie, because then they listen to within politicians, they tell them. The caller we call first, he make a brilliant case. He say, if APC no want may they appoint Edmond Alpha or Edmond, what is it? Why make the APC not look at the accountability part of the recommendations? Then the back let the caller then tell me say the lie. For say, the accountability part of the recommendation, it clearly states say, these people will spoil the election in 2023. These people will make audio, like Edmond Alpha, will make audio and say this election is not going to be different from 2028. These people will come out and say, we will conduct the election and take them and give to Jaman them. Let them decide what they decide. Let them can appoint them people in the again. Say let them can conduct the election. It's a shame on the APC. Because up to today, within the APC they talk about, now 80 recommendations. When they own recommendation, we clearly they part of the recommendation we talk about. That 4 recommendations. It clearly states, say, I don't read that for now. Not to me, Branca, I'm not conjure them. It clearly states, say, they recommend for make the electoral commissioners them. They're all with the directors them. They're not for take part by election as Sierra Leone. You know, they did it. Why the APC not follow that one day? So now I make that first caller make a brilliant point. He make a brilliant statement yonder. And I think I've been telling you that this force. You know, you now you get advantage, but now you can't hand pick waiting government for recommend, waiting government for recommend, which is why Maada Bio not take them serious anymore. Now they make Maada Bio look at them because they no say they don't compromise with Maada Bio. If Maada Bio chief the election, Edmond Alpha, Kone and all of these guys, including ONS, then collaborate for let them chief the election. Una come and they tell me say We not for talk about the other part of the recommendation. Now what the SLP believe, now for believe. Are you fooling the people or not the fooling yourself? But when I don't go back on our head now, when I don't say, Maada Bio not ready for listening to una, you're not ready for listening to the recommendation. When they come back, for can't tell you say, no, let's go implement all of the recommendations. You don't eat your cake before you get them. Now the truth they come for state. Now the truth now we go always state. Nobody, all of them will also not come and count and me say, what you want to say don't state within a document, within a black and white, now lie. Now that's what they wait for. They profit them. We come in the world, especially the two key one, the Osabi, then shame them, then abuse them. Now make us say, I don't tell you, I don't get problem because me know what are they fed for. So if they abuse and shame and name prophets them, where God puts blessing power. What that mean? What that what they say? For the somebody can tell me say, which are the can state? Where you go now agreement? Where you go now the documents them? You go fair inside it. The APC had the rerun in their recommendation. The APC had accountability as the removal of ECSL personnel in their contribution in their recommendation. The APC gets all of these things. Why would they left out and they go argue for the opponent? Why? Now I know the state and now we continue for state. So they call them. They talk about. Or if I can't talk about this one, blatantly they can't tell me say if I begin to talk about 2028 and left 2023, it will support me wholeheartedly. I'm not gonna ever talk about 2028 or future election as Sierra Leone. We will not address 2023. And they make fool of yourself for things say Maada Bio is so good, so kind for give power to APC on a silver platter where they not implement all waiting come out now the tripartite for 2023 elections. You make fool of yourself. Now that you don't begin show them so. Small. Say you not care about them. The other caller, what you say? You say people are not fed up. I understand that frustration. You think they may not fed up? Because the America, you think they're not fed up? Now America, they make this sacrifice. They come out, they talk, and they state the facts. And I ever come, now on a program, I can't talk, so then they can inaugurate Maada Bio. One day, when I pull a record on me, at the challenge we had, when I pull a record on me, when I show that caller, we talk what you talk. And not ever can on a program say they can inaugurate Dr. Samura Kamara because waiting do. I not see and I not document yet. What would they advocate for? I for say waiting the APC.
You know, I know one kind of 15 minutes, but if you don't call me hard, I'll let you just quick one. The only thing I will tell you say you talk. You regard this way you talk so you tell the world say Maada Bio they don't sign agreements and they can hand over power to Samura. You talk.
No, I say it's supposed to hand over power to Samura Kamara.
You're not supposed. Not to suppose you use. No. You say they can hand over. They can hand over. In fact, you say they don't hand over. But when they tell me each night say they go some side force, they come back. Now that you say.
But
I know they can inside again. Anyway, continue.
No, you get the video.
I don't get time for go film video right now. Nobody knows say you can talk again.
No.
Hey, Balaji, na program with this, so the end of the program just now. I'll say while I go film video. Anyway, you get your time. Still go ahead.
Don't for talk. I remember say what I be state then 10 and day that Maada Bio they renege on the agreement we don't make with the international community. I state that clearly. I say Maada Bio no say if I hand over power to Dr. Samura because waiting do now don't state now so take to Maada.
No, Alaji, not to that you say.
Maada Bio don't comply with the terms of
you don't say no say for handover. No, you say they can hand over. In fact, they don't get the transition. I even ask you. Can I tell you something you don't know?
But you get opportunity now for pull the video.
No, I don't get opportunity now because I get for go dig for. I not be no say. Alaji, listen, waiting at let give you what you say. You even tell we say there is this transition document the way Maada Bio and Samura don't sign. You agree? Say you talk.
Oh yes, of course.
So you say they can hand over power to Samura Kamara. Continue. I know they interrupt you again. Sorry.
I'm not saying Maada Bio and Samura. I say Maada Bio don't sign. I state to you. And so you una they follow, but una they listen. Maada Bio in the last New Year speech, what did Maada Bio state? He clearly pulled into the international community. Say, in fact, look at the political parties them. Then they can talk about them, the future election, and they can talk about flag bearer, they can talk about other things them. So for Maada Bio, what he make that now into put by the international community say now una they think say Samura get stick in this again. Look at the party, they don't do it the 2023, then they can go into 2028. Maada Bio statement. That about tell you say Maada Bio know wetin you don't sign up to. Wetin I been tell you further, I been say, Maada Bio know what you don't sign up to. Now that make it left one on independent celebration. I ask you, say, you young, but who said ever see a president left an independent celebration for travel out of the country? Because Nana Okufo been there free turn and day. Maada Bio was supposed to make that major announcement. It's sneak. For me, what I bring to you, I not just state what I state, I gear with evidence. No president, not the way they left in country. Independence and run away. But Lord left the argument. It don't done for now. We will rest on what we rest on. We know say the agreement for national unity for implementation. The other caller say, you see when I the laugh at the program, and as far as in concern, what's in? As far as in concern, you say when they make mockery, of what they say. When I make mockery of me. From Genesis to Revelation, when I make from yesterday to today, when I make mockery of me, I agree with her, I understand them. The other caller, what you say? He said that in a Samura Kamana, electoral justice they fight for the people, or not for himself they fight for. We fight for electoral justice. We fight for make sure say where we don't institute accountability for the 2023 elections. People like Edmond Alpha no will come again and can steal people the election with impunity. But if we not think say, we not the APC, we not think say, we not for left accountability. Now we go talk about 2028 without holding Maada Bio and these people accountable. We not go on. Broad is the way. But we did an electoral justice campaign, where they follow Dr. Samura Kamara, we strongly and fervently believe say the international moral guarantors are not abandon the talks on the tripartite yet. The international moral guarantors them, then they follow development in Sierra Leone. The international moral guarantors them, then they in communication with Dr. Samura Kamara. Where now in the policy we go sign that agreement with Maada Bio on behalf of the APC and the people of APC. We at that point now we deal with our argument. Yeah. They say Bio they refuse for implement the other caller say Bio they refuse to implement the agreement because of we. No, I think so that caller they take advantage by we. No, Bio they refuse to implement the agreement and the complete joint recommendations because the APC then compromise with them. If them APC then standing ground, like Maada Bio standing ground, say, I believe that result where ECSL pool, who say no, we not believe that result where ECSL pool. Now we deploy foreign forces where they go come, where Maada Bio and soldier no go stone what they say, go stone and Samura, go stone Yasane, we will all go talk freely. We don't know with this case long term. Now that's how they try for la stick. Now the ordinary man and the ordinary woman they head. For say the APC not do no good now this process, especially the executive. All what they do until today. Now for help Maada Bio for escape justice. Must stop so far. I think so now all the questions they will get. If we not get anything we for discuss, we not get any question them, I think say we now count them. But we can't to electoral justice. I say this again. We can't to electoral justice. Whenever we not get people and where they can state against Dr. Samura Kamara, there, we not stop them right there, or we not call me. So when they say come can't respond to this person. Because we not go come and they can't talk about it, and they can't respond, or they can't debunk, we not say no, this person, no, Samura Kamara not deny, but he can't state say, the man can't state say, Samura Kamara not tell and say how they forgot about the result. That's not true. That's so untrue. The evidence we put together for down and that, if Samura Kamara say forgot about the result, why make them for go now? You host Richard Conte for go sit down and put analysis together of that result, the RRF we then get, and put them as part of the annex of that document. Why? Why make Dr. Samura Kamara take that time? Why? Why make the international community send experts to Sierra Leone for let them go talk about the results? Why? So when you ask, when possibly can make their statement against somebody, if you don't know how to be biased, when I tell us, hey, not talk about Samura Kamara. Answer the question, but not talk about Samura Kamara. But if you talk about Samura Kamara, somebody is going to respond. And Adana will always come for can respond. And at the thank una for say, I don't understand. Now say, when I need to give me the program for that pay money. That's very good. I'll let that part today. However, why they come when I give me chance, ma educate the people, because this now education is all about education. If that person they will call from London, if we not say waiting APC not do Now that's the way Maada Bio don't take advantage of for say law call for all the people that are neck for let them sack them. You know they can make that statement to make, but because you're not educated, you don't know say the APC fail for hold Maada Bio accountable for say then people that will not say let them sack them. Why you wanna still keep them? You can't appoint them for go conduct election. Who's able to get say it go conduct free and fair election in 2028? We will not see how now dream that one day. So now make we stick to 2023. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Ouarise, and thanks to the callers them, thanks to we family members them all. Also, we come and comment both Facebook and YouTube. This now we are, of course, we always tell us we there for bring or talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we continue for the one day. No vex, you will feel bad, you will feel good. This now we had. Now, so we program day. So, Mohamed Ouarise, we don't come now to the end of the show. What will be your last word to family members then?
My last word be say, for hold Maada Bio accountable to the entire recommendations. Abdukabona for going to ECOWAS Parliament to go talk in 8 recommendations they for implement. Enough for them. Now, disservice to the people that I make because that 8 recommendation not get anything we say. The people that we pull 2023 election, therefore pull them, therefore resign. You know, get them. You know, they said the 80. So if you have a they go say, Lord, talk about 80, that make Maada Bio to take advantage and appoint Edmond. Somebody like Edmond Alpha. Where he open the corruption panel around election is so open, it's so blatant. And the fact now that the APC people, the executive especially, therefore come and tell them people that the truth, brah, now they set we free. Yeah. Hey, I don't tell you now on this program. I will repeat them again. The prophets then curse them, then halapan and stone them, then bust them, they all because them they speak truth. But today, now they message them. Now in billions they follow. Now that's not Dr. Samuel Kamara. Thank you very much.
We hope to get you back in another edition of a presentation. One for plenty take it as we don't end the show for today. Right, family members, time.
Alaji, we'll still the sign contract for the pay for the program day.
Now we are talking. In fact, what do they do? Now we get tripartite hour. They are the big. Now we get tripartite hour.
He left to you now. He left to you.
Not talk in the open now, but now we make we get tripartite hour every week. We come for educate people about what they happen inside the tripartite, how they go, what they. You understand? I think it's very, very good for you all.
No problem.
Alaji, what you say?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
You know, I
want make you listen to this short. But even if you don't go, I'll make you left you machine on, or make you go on YouTube or Facebook and just listen to it.
No, they listen.
You see, me now one person will get faith in the tripartite because I believe in the concept of electoral justice. Not so because of Dr. Samuel Kamara, but because I strongly believe, say, for make we correct things in Sierra Leone, the justice is very, very essential in addressing any issue in Sierra Leone. I make in most of my videos where they pull, I cry on the pathetic state of the judicial system. For me, I think to say at this time, with the electoral justice movement, I think to say it's not about going back to the basics, going back to the foundations, going back to certain discussions or certain topics. For me, I think to say, this was what I was thinking about this program. I think to say it's more about, because naturally, the tripartite documents actually fit for himself. Not with you, not with me, not with anybody's help. The tripartite document has proven its own importance by itself. How? Today, the tripartite documents don't become the centerpiece of discussion in the political spectrum. That alone in itself is strength. That alone in itself is power. And that alone in itself stands to prove that the action taken by Dr. Samuel Kamara was right. But my problem why they get always with Una, with Una, because for me, I was thinking that you should have taken advantage of this program to get to get people for understand that neither the APC nor the SLPP can avoid the tripartite document. We don't hear many people they talk about. So maybe I ask you that question. I was thinking, say you would go down in part Sunday. The issue of the tripartite document and gentleman's agreement. Wait for me, I think to say an affront to the laws, of the land, because the fact that when you have a document and the government pen the document with their signature, especially the president, existing head of state, president at the time, append his signature to that government. It's not a gentleman's agreement. It's a legal document. But I was also thinking, this I don't think what you be the thing to say you can't take advantage of. I was also thinking that you will look down on the fact that the APC as a party by themselves creates the situation where they find themselves in. How? By, in the very beginning, watering down the very essence of the tripartite document. If we take the discussion down then channels and so that they understand that in the very beginning, you watered down the essence of the tripartite document. But today you have been forced. You have been forced by the importance of the document to agree that this document is important. Whether they change the process into a reform or electoral justice, for me that is not important, because I'll tell you something. If the document don't withstand the weather until this time, you know what it means? It means to say at some point, the people will accept and agree that yes, this is not about reforms, this is about electoral justice. Having said that, for me, I think to say, well, I'm not going to put word now you must as to waiting for talk about when you come to a program. But for me, I just think to say, as at now, the tripartite documents don't prove itself. The tripartite document don't withstand the test of times. The tripartite document is still the centerpiece of the discussion. That alone for convince we as Sierra Leoneans say that document is important. And that document ought to be respected. And that document ought to be carried along. So no matter what's in the APC they do, the APC get to understand that the survival of the 2028 elections is based on that document. Irrespective of the fact that the movement itself, the movement of the electoral justice movement is not talking about the 2028 elections. But that is what is already on the corridor. That already is ongoing. So we cannot deny the ongoing process. But in order that that process be credible, the tripartite document has to be implemented. And not only the document has to be implemented, the areas that talks about the issue of correcting the system are very, very important in that discussion. Because it is only with the tripartite documents that at the end of the day, the APC stands to remove Edmond Alpha. They've made their mistake, APC don't make their mistake. Anybody will argue otherwise, then you don't want to be sincere about yourself. APC made their mistake, and now they must use that document to correct their mistake. Is there an opportunity for their mistake to be corrected? Yes, there is an opportunity. They do have the opportunity. And at this particular point in time, this ongoing situation don't create an open door for both the APC and the tripartite document for be further strengthening. Because now we don't go back, it doesn't like say, God don't open the door in which we go back to the very beginning of the situation in which APC refused to go to parliament. Now they've dropped out of parliament, they've dropped out of all governmental work. If they don't drop out of all of that, let them strengthen themselves, let them come out with a solid idea, let them come out with a solid stand, and also we the people of Sierra Leone must ensure that we give them our support. For me, I strongly believe that justice is achievable. It might not be now. Because we're not going to forget, say, Maada Bio will never do anything easily. Like you said, while you say, Maada Bio not go hand over power to APC on a plate of gold. But I will tell you one thing. APC need to fight for the power. Because if we say past and address pauper 2023 100%, is Maada Bio willing to do that? No. Over the years, like you've rightly said, like you said at some point, that Maada Bio signed agreement say go hand over. But we're not saying one day he hand over. We're not saying all of that. So if we take you by your word, and we take Maada and we look at the situation where don't already happen, we find out say Maada Bio not forever hand over power in that way. So therefore we must strategize. And I can't.
So
we must.
No, I want to go because you talk long.
No, they don't. I don't like they don't. So my conclusion.
Okay.
You guys must strategize and look at other means through which justice will be achieved, whether in the short, medium, or long term. But to say that you are going to hold on a point that 100% it has to go in certain ways where we don't think I'm originally, I'm not going to say go work that way. Thank you.
So, in a nutshell, my brother, Dr. Samara Kamara, we were in our electoral justice campaign. We not go betray the people and cause. For go talk about 2028, forgetting about 2023 is a disservice. It's a disservice to the APC people.
Forgetting whatever they did. We'll not say forget. No, say carry forward. Never say forget. No, use the term forget. If you use the term forget, you don't willfully misunderstand we. Nobody not say we they forget. Okay. We say take it forward and address it in the future. If you cannot address it now,
how you address them in the future? Now for discourse. How you address them in the future? Why you for left for that? Justice delayed. Justice delayed. Justice delayed. They say is justice denied. So the point for me they make
not all the time.
Now we agree. We all we against Maada Bio. We against the system that's Sierra Leone because it is not good for we and then come back and see for election. Now we agree say therefore follow Dr. Samara Kamara in blueprint. Which are that blueprint? We don't agree on the tripartite recommendations, the non-column joint recommendations, even though it's not conclusively agreed upon, but it's joint recommendations. Now that one day the APC will put them weight behind. Follow through on. Make sure say they implement them to the latter. Left for talk about 2028 force. Therefore pull down the head. No, left for talk about 2028 force. Waiting do. If possible say by the time done for implement the tripartite in 2027, they will call for other election. Or they will call for something else. They will say, no, Maada Bio, you know, win this election. That's Samara Kamara win. And based on what we sign and based on what we agree, well, in Ivory Coast, we don't see it happen. It takes 2 years, but what happen? Then pull Babo, then put Ouattara. It happened. So these are things that are not impossible. But if they go, we now get case, but we go talk about other people in their own position. Say, Lord, go talk about 2028. Then our SFP then plan. For so long, forget 2020. Lord, go talk about 2028. If we true to the cause of the tripartite, we true to the recommendations them all together, for say, let we make sure say we implement them in full. Then you go see say justice go happen for 2028 or any future election. So for me, I think on the other side they may come from, and the other side they come from. When they come talk about 2028, they do the service to the APC. They help Maada Bio. Because at any way, we don't know tripartite, we don't know accountability. But yet, when they come back, when they can't grumble, say, he go appoint Edmond Alpha. Edmond Alpha, now part of the people we rig the election. So the recommendation where they start report, when part of the 4 recommendations, is say, that man they are we don't rig the election, they're not for take part again. If the APC
so I think we need for Parliament and take we leave now. Thank you very much, Alhaji Mohamed Waise. Thank you very much.
Hey, we're not sleeping.
Thank you, Alhaji. Thank you, Athol. Thank you, by way. Quickly, by way, up logo.
It will be full package.
Thank you, Alhaji. Thank you.
Where they go quickly. I want to make you know.
I thought you know I can't go now. You don't pass on.
Why not two other people on they reach out to me with regards with fundraising for with brother Yeti. I want for big people do ya. We get two people that with the fundraise for what you say. I expect you for reach out to me or send prepare them for with regards certain people who the fundraise we need help. So do ya everybody please candidly we'll not get time for talk about that today, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. As people are reaching out to me, me with the America, the one with the America they reach out to me. If you're able for reach out to send prepare them, go on my Facebook Messenger, just ask me for my Zelle. Now Zelle I get, I don't get cash up. Ask me for my Zelle number, I will give me number, and then whatever you get for send for either with brother Yete or with sister we get what they call issue. Please reach out to me and God bless you. Thank you.
Bible, yeah?
Thank you very much, Arthur, for reminding people them back. Well, I think I will don't wrap up, but once again, we want for telling us plenty thank you as you still don't come and pass your own message. Well, we'll forget I'm back now. Yeah? As you say, you want airtime. Then you will talk behind the scene. You pay, you come, you do airtime. Then after that, we'll hear the callers them for end the show. So far, so good. Now, not forget for joining me tomorrow inside the Mixed Flavor program on Rest. I think that is so cool. I remember so many. You're
very rich.
No, anyway, until then, on stay blessed. We love you now.
All right, we love you now. Now, good night. Man, we got time. See, now, good program we don't ever get our life. I like you. I say he can't prepare for me. And good night.